All set. We're good.
What are you making a face at?
At what?
You just made a face.
There was
Now,
no.
what were you talking about when I walked in? I'm gonna ban. I might literally ban pre-show talking.
Oh.
It's just so annoying. I just heard
What's
you
the annoying part?
Your
The
voice.
three words you heard?
Walk up the stairs. You're talking about
so
some
annoying,
some
yeah.
business plan or something. What are you?
It's going to be a topic on the show. We'll save it for the show.
We're on the air, dummy.
Oh, the Globe one. Oh,
What do you think I'm
started
talking? What do you think I'm talking to you pre-show?
Normally I get like a 3, 2, 1 countdown and we're off.
You
That's what I
got
heard.
that. That was that.
The Globe 150.
Boston Magazine.
Boston
Boston
Magazine.
Magazine.
Facts.
Oh, sorry, Bomag 150.
My former, well, still friend, but I would say former homosexual friend, but still a friend, but and a homosexual. Alex Reamer, former colleague. That's the word I was looking for. Right? I don't think he's been cured of his wicked way. I don't think.
I like his post now on social media, just going all in.
bet you
Shirtless, ready to go. He looks good. Kid looks good.
Very
The
thin,
kid looks
though.
good.
He's still a twink, as they say, I think, in the gay game.
Skinnier than Clemmer, I would say at his worst.
I don't know if that's true.
Skinnier than Clemmer.
I don't think Reamer can, yeah, this is an illness. I don't know. But yeah, Boston Magazine has their annual, now it's 150?
Yeah.
Well, 151. To
151.
Be fair. Yeah.
They added a little bonus.
KK, Killer Karen was on there or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a joke, of course, for all the people out there. Mention that at Dave Cullinane. He told me off there. He thought Karen Reed did it.
That's not true.
That is, in
not
Michigan, you
true.
told me that day. You fucking liar. You told me that. We were having lunch that day. You're like, I can't say that on the air because all people, I think she
You
definitely
are so full of shit. Don't do this.
Justin, clip that.
That is you are
I am
such a
Team Turtle
liar.
Boy. Justin, please send that out.
You are such a liar. I can't
Yeah.
hurt my reputation with that story, so it doesn't really matter.
I never
what
made
you
that list,
say.
even at my peak on the radio in Boston. And did I see Marjorie Egan on the cover?
Yes.
Yeah, Jim and Marjorie made the top.
I don't even, what
She was
top
number, they were
52.
52.
What?
Billy Costa, 55.
What power do they have?
Well, they have 350,000 listeners weekly, which I don't believe.
It's definitely not
No
true.
shot.
And they have no power. Nobody in radio has power. I didn't have power.
Well, influence, right? I mean,
They'll make the
money.
argument that the politicians go mostly on their
To
program.
do what?
To
They're
speak.
cocksucked?
Correct,
Like, but they don't do anything. They don't influence anything.
No, I don't hate Jim Browdy, though, to be
Neither do I. I like
Yeah,
Jim. I'm just saying, Jim's got a good eye for talent or lack of talent. But I don't like what. Who is number one?
Whit Grossbeck and the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but do they have power? I don't even know. Power to me is like, I don't like wielding power. Like, what power does Wick have? You know, a fucking building. He sold a team.
And that guy did not make the list. Guy who owns the Jacobs family did not make the 150.
Oh, he's getting the full. People reach out to me on him. He's getting the full Kirkman hand scrub right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
what did
I'm
he
not sure
do?
that sales will go through.
Really?
Has it already or no?
Oh, the new owner?
Okay. Yeah.
Bill Chisholm?
Bill Chisholm. Yeah. Friend of mine texted me that night. He said he's weird. So I'm starting to look.
That deserves it. That deserves it. Yep.
He seems like such a tryhard. I see like he's like, oh, he lauded like Chris Forsberg's coverage. Like, okay.
No, not only did he laud the coverage, he did a podcast with him. Chris, I'm such a fan of yours. This is a real big surprise.
Well, he went
to be on
deeper,
with
too.
you. Yeah.
That was deliberate because he went for like one of those CLNS media guys that nobody's ever heard
Oh,
of.
really?
Like he went.
Chris Forsberg was an asshole to me like 15 years ago.
How? At
What are you, a
Comcast?
fucking Native American? How?
How is he an asshole to you?
Fucking,
I'm curious.
So when I was
Like a nice guy.
my friend Paul Flannery.
Who's the second Substack he launched this week?
Oh, good. I subscribed to his running one. I like Paul.
Number 48 on the list.
Paul Flannery?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Paul's a good guy. When I first started EI.com, Forsberg was writing for ESPN.
Must have been
maybe?
ESPN.com, yeah.
He was just a dick. Like he's just an asshole. So I never liked him. So yeah, you know, I'm sorry. He's got, what does he have? What's his issue?
I think he's partially deaf.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. But like, he's just a prick. So he would not make my list. I'll make my 150 at some point. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm not sure Wick Grossbeck should be on that list. But anyway, good
I
morning.
would say he can get a seat at the table anytime he wants it. More so than some of the other people. So that's probably fair.
I guess. I don't like guys who get their hair changed when they get older and they start wearing jeans.
Yeah, he plays guitar too. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He was terrified of me. I remember that Mark Hannon was like, we're not going to get the Celtics rights because he's afraid of you because you went after John Henry. And that's where Glenn fucked me over. And he went to Wick Grossbeck. That's why I had to fly in the plane that time.
Oh, because it was your stand you took against
Glenn was like, I talked to Wick the other night, and I said, Wick, I know he's crazy. But I'm like, oh, fuck you, Glenn. Prick. Love Glenn, but Jesus. I advocated for him yesterday on social media.
You did.
He's got a Glenn call with him. I don't even think I hit send. You could just feel it.
You're right. They didn't even ask him.
I didn't get to talk to him. I didn't have 70 minutes free, so I figured just tell Doug, and then I'd hear later on. So Mutt's here. Steve, well, I mean, what is your name?
You can call me Steve, call me Randy, whatever you want to call me.
Why did you first change it to Randy?
I don't know. I was just kind of blending the worlds a little too much, so I just figured I'd use my real name.
You're not on Twitter now.
I'm not on Twitter
What happened?
right now. Honestly, I just got a little tired of the world. Felt like the
good move.
metaverse kind of jumped the shark a little bit. So
Oh, when was this?
it was immediately after Brando thought he was going to get raped by Nurse Kim. At that point,
That was the moment?
That was the moment.
To me, this is where
Well said. Well said.
This is my issue with you, though, on this, is like, it's already way past. Like, you're in. Like, it's already happened. Like, the Brando Nurse Kim thing, while horrible. Like, we're 7 years, whatever in. Like, nothing. There's no shark anymore.
Right.
It's been jumped. Like, just embrace the whole thing. Or don't. You know, if you feel better not being on Twitter, I don't blame you. If I didn't have this job, I would not be on Twitter.
But it was all because you were gone. So now it's probably back to normal, which is
Totally
still crazy.
normal.
But
Yeah.
So maybe I might be back. But
Did Nurse Kim rape Brando?
I don't believe
Does
so.
Brando want to play basketball? I haven't gotten the memo on that.
I think it might.
Okay. We need potential June dates. I was talking to Martin Bush the third.
Oh, wow. Tryout's got to be soon then.
Oof.
Yeah. You're in, I assume, for this game.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, your hair's looking,
What do you think?
gotta be shaved.
So it's like this is 8 days right here. This is an 8 day look. So this is 8 days from literally like the
that level of hair in the front of the plane was the first thing that hit Shanksville, PA. Is how it looks right now to me. You know, like that should be on the memorial.
I'm gonna shave it myself again. Got first communion this weekend, so I'm gonna cut it for that.
Okay.
So
are you bicking it? Are you?
No, it's not a bic. It's one of those personal shavers down to the last whatever.
There was a Shark Tank product the other night that would have been good for you.
What was it?
Just probably not watching now. If he did, he could. It was like a shaver thing. It was supposed to be for your privates, I think. But they were like, it's actually better for your head. It was like almost a rat.
I've seen that. Yeah. It looks like those old school
The
shavers,
cut
right?
buddy?
Is that what it was called? I don't know. This is from Friday, this last episode, I think.
You can just put it right on your balls. And just
I guess I don't.
bet that feels nice too.
Mine looks like,
What feels
Vietnam
nice?
down
Shaving
there,
your
so-
balls never feels
Well, it's
nice.
like-
You're always
well,
worried about.
you shave your
the
balls?
big guy there.
It's
I
vibrating.
absolutely have. Yes.
why?
I'm a hairy guy. It feels better when it's like cleaned up a little.
You must get a ton of like dingleberries.
Dingleberry stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, big. Yes.
Like, yeah.
I haven't shaved my like.
Have you
the ass
ever
area.
had big shit that just got blocked by it?
No, but
yeah.
there's been times where you can see like the hairs in the shit. Come on. I'm being honest. It's an honest show for the most part.
Oh, what's the big deal?
That's gross.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
I'd like to get waxed down there, like in the ass, in the taint area, like the whole thing.
You're
He always has to one up the conversation a little bit, doesn't he?
I
Like,
thought you meant one up a member of his family. You're never,
allegedly.
Dave. Congratulations, you are the gayest caller name. Is that what you need to
I've
hear?
never argued that.
Is that what you need to hear? I would not. I'm all set. I'm old. I don't need
Personal trimmer, you trim it up down there, makes things look a bigger size. Like there's some benefits to that. There's some benefits.
Yeah, and I got a million grays, so it's not a big deal.
yeah.
Not a big deal. Anyway, okay. So what's going on? What we got?
Go nuts, Razor?
If Jeff will watch, he'll call in later on. He'll probably catch up. What's going on?
Well, we do have some news. Coleman actually might be available that week that Justin is out. Thank God.
Stunned to hear that.
Yes.
He said he can drive up Sunday night and then do the show Monday.
Okay, good. Well, if he'd like to, we'd love to have him. What Monday is that?
That is
Is your trip been booked, Justin?
yes.
It's booked.
Yeah.
Who's in?
My dad,
Yeah.
my grandfather, and my brother's coming for part of it. He can't do the entire thing.
Because of work?
Yeah, he's got to sell weed.
Oh. I can't take a week off?
I guess not.
Can't do that. Can't do it remotely?
No, he's gotta.
Do you own a store? Or?
No, he's just one of the people that.
He just sells on for a living? Like he's a drug dealer?
Well, no, it's like a recreational. Like you go into a place, scan your ID.
It's drugs, right?
It's a business.
Yes,
owner.
He sells them.
Marijuana.
So
Oh, yeah, no, he's a drug dealer.
He's a drug dealer. Yeah. He can't take a week off for that?
That's what he said.
That's really strange, isn't it?
Yes, it's very strange.
Business
Okay.
is booming.
Yeah, I get it. Well, that's great. Fantastic.
They're probably going to be like, every comment is going to be like, oh, Justin, look at her. Like now that
Yeah.
all this is out there, he
Yeah.
doesn't talk about it before.
Let's go.
Yeah.
May 19th is that Monday.
May 19th. Okay, good. So Coleman, we hope will be there that day. It'll be good to see him.
Anyone else? Any other former producers you want me to?
Yeah, we'd love to have Gus here for a day.
Bus. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
go.
You want to work with Gus for one day, Dave?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, if any former producers want to reach out, sure. You know, or anybody wants to do it, we'll give them a shot. What was I going to say? I saw you tweeting this morning about Justin's curtains.
Yeah, I think it's a fair question. I had assumed that Mary had picked out the curtains. He just bought them. I guess there's some online buzz that he picked out the curtains.
Same
which
curtains
is
as these, they said.
Different color, but same curtains.
Yeah.
But so did she say, can you walk us through?
Yeah, did you show up with
Yeah.
curtains? Is that what you're saying?
Did I show? Yeah, I showed.
Did she ask for curtains?
Yeah, I mentioned, I was like, I can put them up. And she said, oh, that'd be great. And then next
I'm saying
time-
that was in response to her saying, I need new curtains? Or she just didn't have them at all?
Well, no, she didn't have curtains, and she said that she has trouble. There was a light in the back of her house that would go off motion detector, and she's like, oh, it sucks. Sometimes it wakes me up.
Yeah.
And I said, you should just put curtains up. She goes, oh, I tried, but I just couldn't do it.
Boy, I'm going to miss this dialogue, Dave. This is the real stuff you miss, Justin.
True love
isn't it?
right
Forget Taylor Swift.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
Nobody brings up more boring topics than Mut, but go ahead.
and I said, oh, I mean, I can just put up curtains for you. It would take 2 seconds. And she said, oh, really? And so next time, I just
That was a full-length conversation.
But
right there.
did
You got
she
the whole
pick
thing?
out? Did you pick out the color, or did she pick them out?
He did.
I picked out the color. I just went to
Holy
Home Depot
shit!
Why
That
did
is
you buy the
wild.
same exact curtains?
because they're
I mean, they cover.
these are
they do a
blackout.
good job.
These
I can't imagine that Home Depot has the most variety of curtains.
yeah, but
It's,
they weren't.
Yeah, he's not going to go to a curtain to his defense. He's not going to go to some curtain store. Like he's going.
I just went and I got the 100% blackout ones, the ones that kind of matched.
She had an issue with the light, so you solved it.
Yeah,
And you picked the color.
yeah. It was.
That's a little weird. Sorry, Mikey Grabag's right. That's a little weird.
For Justin to help a
No, they
girl in
show
her
it's-
30s get blacked out is a new experience.
That she just like trusted him enough. They pick the color. Go ahead, put them up.
trusted me enough.
Yeah,
It's
that's a big
it's not
thing.
nuclear codes.
Well, if the color sucks, you have to deal with that. She's not gonna take them down.
Well, I don't
now.
think it was like purple or what color was it?
It was like a tannish sort of thing that kind of matched
it
her
kinda
room.
blends in the room. He put some thought into it.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was a tan room, so it wasn't like these.
People are asking me. Somebody asked me yesterday. You haven't talked to her since the last show.
No, not at all.
So now we're in the it's over zone.
Yeah,
Good. I think good. I don't know. You've been with many women. What do you think?
I think Justin handled it very well. I thought she handled it awfully. The
Master manipulator.
Texting is a shitbag thing to do.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
The hug thing's weird.
Break up by text.
The hug thing is weirder to me. Yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
weird.
there's some guilt there. Clearly, she heard back from people who listen to the show. That's a lie. She said you didn't.
No question.
And I think Justin handled it like a true professional. Didn't burn the bridge in case she comes crawling back for either a 1 or 2 hookup thing, or she says his silliness has gone away.
Portion of that a couple months from
silliness
now.
has gone away. I think she likes this. Oh, so I just can't go away.
Justin, the
I wouldn't
silliness
I wouldn't be surprised if she. If I may be graphic, feel free not to answer. Did you have sex without protection?
I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's
The
a
answer
yes.
is yes.
That's a yes.
Trapped. Get ready.
No.
Baby in a couple of months. She's gonna
No,
show up with a big bun in the oven.
No.
On her chest or on her face?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dave. It's
a question, right?
Neither.
Did you pull out?
She's a nice woman.
Nobody's saying she isn't. I'm just asking. You know, it
What,
could
nice
be,
women can't accept.
She might.
She's a
She
daughter.
might
She's
trick.
a sister.
She might trick you into pregnancy.
Trick me into pregnancy.
You know, she may say a month or two from now, I'm pregnant with your baby.
Yes, you're speculating that's
shit.
the hug, right?
That's
'Cause
the hug.
you still have to read books to unborn children, right? Like the stomach and stuff.
Oh,
like the
you
hug is
want
that
contact
move.
with the baby?
Yes,
With dad.
yes.
Daddy.
You read books to the unborn child?
Hey, you read? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, they can start hearing.
Yeah, they say
Dave,
that.
did you do it?
No
Did I-
chance.
did I do
no
it?
chance.
No one here ever does
but
that.
I-
It's something you see on social media.
People
no one
do
really
it.
does.
I mean,
People do
losers
it. I didn't
do
say
it.
I did. I
We
said
didn't.
people do it.
Strange, I agree. But people do
Rom-com.
it. Yeah, she's I'd say
Exactly.
40% chance she's pregnant right now.
You would be a great dad, by the way.
Oh, I appreciate that, Mut.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Not the
Very
worst
nice.
thing for Justin if that happened.
No, yeah, the worst thing for Justin. If
No,
that
that's not true.
No.
That's not the worst thing that could happen. You get brain cancer. Bubba could die.
God, imagine if Bubba died, but I had a kid.
That's circle life.
Right there.
Yeah, I mean, you hold it right at Bubba's funeral.
That's Simba.
Yeah, yeah. I think. Well, okay. Well, so no update on that.
Well, the update is that
There's no update.
There is no update.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Okay, good.
She must want him so bad now, though. That he said no to the hug.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Oh, she is fingering away thinking of him. I mean, again, I don't be graphic, but just the idea of him with his shirt off, running around, being silly. She misses the silliness.
There wasn't a lot of me with my shirt off running around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That Saturday night, she had a little wine with the roommates. Like, I should text him now, get a hug. Like, there's absolutely
Today's romantic comedy thing. Like the other day, she was walking to work on the sidewalk across the street. There was a couple, and the boyfriend was being silly.
Yeah, he was.
And she just went. Then she just walked into the coffee place.
had that.
And the guy was the person over there, the barista was like, "Oh yeah, drink for Justin." And then another guy walks. And then she sees somebody who kind of looks like him, and she's like, "Hey." She turns him around. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" It's not. Oh, I thought you were somebody else. You get all of it. You know, you get the whole thing. And then all of a sudden, she's having dinner like 3 weeks from now with her roommates. And what's her favorite meal?
She likes pizza.
Pizza. It's pizza night at the. She looks at it, she's like, I'm feeling a little sick right now. And then she goes to the bathroom. And like, oh, that's weird. And then the big announcement.
There it is.
And she'll probably text you about it. She won't call you because that's kind of girl she is.
Yeah.
Good morning!
Just a picture of the
Psycho. Good morning! Exclamation point.
She would 100% do the gender reveal on this show because she's
going
first.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. She's gonna. Yeah, I think she's gonna be good. She's gonna be on. Whatchamacallit? Nickels Worth of Free Advice and Andy Mayo tomorrow. We're gonna bring her in slowly and see how she. It's farm system, Justin.
That's right. Yeah, she's in like AA right now.
Yeah, she'll be host of Mike and the Minifans next, I think. You're Mary and the Minifans every Friday night. That might work.
So you haven't talked to her. Have you reinstalled? Was it Bumble, the app? you
Too
used?
soon. Too soon.
Can he answer that?
I reinstalled it, but I haven't like really done anything.
Too soon. Don't you think, Justin? No.
No, I don't think it's too
Have you
soon.
browsed?
Oh, you don't?
Have you browsed a little bit though?
A little bit.
Yeah. Back.
Jesus.
Nothing
Life for
single,
him.
yes.
Who? Anything pop out?
No, nothing yet.
Are you getting away from the Taylor Swift crowd because this one was so?
My profile is very Taylor Swift oriented, so
It is.
yeah. it's
Like
kinda-
what's not specific, but what's like what?
Let me see here. Well, that's a common thread I have with a lot of women.
Right. So you're basically manipulating, like, Justin Sharp getting his way in with these women.
You're swiping right on that one.
Is that right, Dave?
She's nice. Yeah.
Let's see.
See,
My
Dave's doing it too.
profile picture.
Good picture of Justin, Dave, or no?
You and the teddy bear?
I have me and the Bombers on here.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
We've seen all these pictures that you posted these.
no, it's me with a cow from Stu Leonard's.
You at that Phillies game?
Me at the Phillies game. Me with my dad.
Oh, the picture of you in the Hooters.
I
girls.
like that
That's
one.
a good one.
That's a good one.
You look, you're way, you look 180 pounds there.
Yeah, my hair's blonde.
How old
Very
are you
blonde.
there?
Oh, God, that must have been like 2009.
How old you are, Justin? How old were you then?
13.
13.
I was in 7th grade, I think.
So happy.
My son's age.
Yeah, happy birthday, Harry.
Happy birthday.
Take him to
Harry.
Hooters.
I don't think I'll be doing that, but yeah.
You can pick like your interests.
Yep.
Prompts you have. If loving this is wrong, I don't want to be right. What do you think I put?
I don't even understand any of this. What do you mean?
If loving this
Star
is
Wars.
wrong, I don't want to be
Legos?
right.
Star
I
Wars?
put Taylor Swift.
But there's
I'll know we'll vibe on a date if I put you love sports and having a good time. A fictional character I relate to is you're not going to guess this.
no.
Boba Fett.
Nope.
I was gonna say that.
Mr. Peanut Butter from BoJack Horseman.
God.
It's a deep profile.
We need to work on this.
Yeah, this is not.
Oh,
this
no,
is-
it's great.
this is
You can
wise.
hire
Propensity
people
for
to
silliness.
help work on that. Like that's a career for people.
Yeah, I mean, this gets you a 35-year-old woman with 7 roommates in some apartment in Attleboro.
Who doesn't know what curtains are?
Curtains, yeah. I mean, I don't want to say she's ghetto, but this is not. I feel like she's walking the streets. I'm just saying, she's a lovely woman, but
How late was that text Saturday?
How late was? It was like 8:30.
Oh,
Oh, that's a wine text.
Second glass of wine.
Saturday,
Right.
Saturday was nice too.
pizza night with
Beautiful.
the girls,
Yeah.
a little wine and pizza.
Right.
Yep. Wine them, dine them, 69. Right, Justin?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she reaches. Well, no, hopefully she does. Well, whatever makes you happy. I but you know what? You mean a nice escape with the fellas will be
We're
good.
gonna give it time.
Yeah.
Why? You don't have to give it time. 3 months isn't crazy. You weren't together for a year.
No, I
Start
mean,
fucking
until-
people today if you can.
No, but just let him go. He's gonna go with the boys in a few weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Can you match back?
There's
up
no
with
rules there, right? Like your dad, Bubba, anybody can pound away on that trip, right?
There'd be probably one person I wouldn't like pounding away on that trip, but
You would like if Bubba was pounding away?
yeah, at this point, I don't care.
Really? So if you walked in and Bubba just had some girl on top of him, you'd be cool with it?
I'd be like, well,
This is weird.
I wouldn't be cool with it, but I'd be like,
Is Bonner just handing out drugs left and right? He
he doesn't hand out much drugs.
won't give you free drugs. Is there pranks involved with his drugs or no?
No, sometimes he'll like come down to me and he'll be like, hey, because they'll give him like samples or whatever, or like companies will come in and like give
Sure,
him
yeah,
edibles. He'll be like,
with him, yeah.
he'll be like, do you want these? And I'll be like, no. And he'll just be like, oh, here you go. And then like 3 days later, he'll be like, do you have those? So it's
Do you feel like he'll, again, it's a living, but do you feel like he'll grow and do something else with his life, or is this just it? I don't want to judge people. It's a living, so I mean,
he really likes it. So
he likes it.
yeah, he likes it.
Okay, well, hey, if he's happy,
He loves
yeah.
weed.
It's to meet a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't like, you know me, I don't like people who are defined by that.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite.
defined
It's
by
not
it,
my
yeah.
favorite thing. Like, God bless him. I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
If
but
if I drank as much as he smoked, like my family would have had an intervention with me.
yeah, so he has addiction issues.
Oh, I think so.
Is he flying down with you guys, or is he flying down?
No, he's flying down with us, not back with us.
How long are you gone for?
Saturday to Saturday.
Oh, it's a nice trip. What do you have any planned yet?
My dad really wants us to go to. There's a Cirque du Soleil thing down there.
Is he still in for NASA or no?
Yeah, he really wants to go to that.
You should do that with him. Just do it with him. Think all the shit he's had to do with you over the years. Just your fucking dad.
Wants to go to Cirque du Soleil.
My dad
That got pushed aside for NASA.
My dad
fucking
loves
family.
His dad's, his dad's retarded. So just let him do it.
Do you know Cirque du Soleil?
I know what it is.
Have you ever seen it?
I've seen the videos of it. I don't like that
Is it
stuff.
got people climbing like ropes and
It's
shit?
nothing.
It's
It's like they're balancing like bicycles on their hands.
a really cool circus.
Does it happen everywhere though?
no. Well,
Literally, there's like
they
town
travel.
Is it
versions
much
of
like
them now.
shirtless dudes?
It
like,
comes to
is that-
Boston.
It comes to rent them.
Is this the trip being built around Cirque du Soleil?
I honestly think he built because the thing is too, the reason why he wants to go to Cirque du Soleil so bad is because when he went in November with my mom. My dad likes to do certain things he just did again with other people.
Your
The
family
bit,
is
the
fucking
bit.
exhausting.
Like he just went to
What happens
NASA
like
with my mom.
these leaks when like the house explodes and everyone dies?
Oh,
Just let
like-
it happen to the Trudells. Everyone,
Carbon
monoxide?
yeah, who
Pull the
wouldn't,
thing out?
who wouldn't be better off at this point? I think everybody would be relieved. Your dad was it 3 months ago, whatever it was.
Yeah, just three,
Four- whatever,
3 or
5 months
4
ago?
months ago. Yeah,
He likes to do it again
he
with
likes to
somebody
do with
else.
other people. Like he'll go and he'll do something, and then he'll.
But
want-
won't he not enjoy it as much a second time?
No.
He's still wowed by it all.
Dave is dying. over this.
What is? Give me
Such an absurd.
a lineup of what's going on at Cirque du Soleil. Am I saying that correct?
I think it's Cirque
It's-
du Soleil.
No, it's not. Go ahead.
You got the acrobatics. You got kind of the
it's a
dance
circus.
feature.
Yeah, and like they come
Is there
out.
a guy in like on
It's a classy circus, very
new tricycle with like the wires? He biking over
Yes,
that
like
stuff?
like a
It's
unicycle and stuff.
it's pink at the Grammys, basically.
I don't
You
know.
know,
I don't
no, you know when she
the
did
fuck
her
does that
stupid
mean?
like swinging across the stage. Well, it made her entire career.
Okay, I don't know.
All right, fine.
What am I saying? I'm a fucking guy.
I would say get the party started made her entire career.
I don't even know what that
No,
is.
her thing at the Grammys sold out stadium.
I just saw her at something. What was she at? She
She's
just
at
sang.
Fenway.
No, but she just sang a tribute for somebody.
Did she
or
go to
something.
space last week?
No, that was Katy Perry. She just did a tribute song for somebody. Was she at the Oscars singing something? I feel like she was. Look that up. I could be wrong. And it's not a P-I-N-K, right?
It's
P-I-N-K.
No,
Isn't it like an exclamation point or
P
something?
exclamation point.
Yeah.
Pink.
See, Dave? Fuck you.
Pink.
I forgot about that.
There you go.
It's that scene in Ocean's 11 where they get the grease man.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that scene? That's
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
Isn't that what Cirque du Soleil is?
I think you're right.
They're like
Are there
climbing up
clowns,
yeah.
Justin?
No clowns.
I don't think so. I haven't been to Cirque du Soleil.
Wait, are you going to Orlando?
Yes.
The downtown Disney.
What's wrong with downtown Disney?
This guy's got to live. This is fucking awful.
Why? He's with his family.
Such a tourist trap. It's so dumb.
Downtown
but-
Disney?
We're not. I'm not
No,
going to just be doing that.
Downtown
That
Disney is
dumb tent. No, it's
fine.
fine. But that dumb tent there is just stupid. Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
I went to the movies there once with Harry, downtown Disney.
Oh, it's a great
Saw
movie theater.
Jumanji. Yeah.
Great movie theater.
But yeah, I don't walk around there. I don't know. But they're happy.
Yeah.
They're simple people.
There's not a
my dad's
theme.
just really looking forward to Cirque
Yeah,
du
he
Soleil.
likes the circus.
That's like an
That
artsy
and
one, I
NASA.
think. Like if you go to Vegas, I think they try to do themes. Maybe there used to be a Beatles one that everyone was fucking obsessed with.
Wait, what's Carabas going? Did he already go?
next week.
How do you know that?
Because on the baseball reporters yesterday, he said
You were watching that?
I was listening to it
Not even-
Why?
because it was just on, and then I heard Jared's voice, and I go, "Oh, I like Jared."
Yeah.
Tony was like,
Oh, cool.
Have a good trip next
I
week."
knew it was April, so he is going next week.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right, good. Looking forward. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, no, Cirque du Soleil,
And NASA.
NASA. That's what my dad wants to do. There's a couple of things I want to do. I want to go to Star Wars World. Never been there.
At Disney.
At Disney.
Yep.
Harry Potter. It's a little bit of a
Which
drive.
is not at Disney, but yeah. Right.
It's not at Disney.
Yeah,
It's
it's Universal. Yeah.
It's a little bit of a drive, but I would like to go to Clearwater, Florida.
Why?
The first ever Hooters was there.
Nice.
Philly spring
It's just
training
a
there,
bits,
too?
Just a bits week.
Hulk Hogan.
Just an exhausting.
Recreate that picture.
Is that where Hogan is?
That's where
his
his
bar
shop
is, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to go to that. Go to the first Hooters.
Is it like different? Those women must be so old now, I would think.
I think they
They repopulate?
the women
Okay.
come and go.
They should have an original there, though, with like just saggy tits now. She's like 70. That'd be
Signing
good.
autographs.
Yeah, I would like that. Well, good. So you're there for a week.
Yep.
Okay. And Jack Coleman, he also, if breasts will be here. Well, good. What else?
Well, this Shannon Sharp thing has taken over the world the last 48 hours.
Gee
here.
whiz.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right after we mentioned him, basically.
Yeah, it was funny is that day David said that at first he thought they got spiked, but they didn't get spiked. Now he probably wants it to be spiked, I'm guessing. Yep. So this woman is an OnlyFans person? Yeah. She's accusing Shannon Sharpe of raping her, right? And
If you say that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Doesn't sound exactly...
Could be a fetish.
Yeah.
Super sexy.
Well, that's his claim, right?
Right, yes.
That's his claim is that that's 30 seconds, an 8-minute video.
Tons of messages between them back and forth. I have no clue. Maybe he raped her, maybe he didn't.
She's 20.
She's 20. He's what? Older than me, right?
55.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Shaky guy, I would just say. Like, this is...
He's 56.
It's a couple of these now.
He's about to turn
right?
57.
Yeah. But is he did he sign that deal or no?
No.
Okay. So
Nothing yet.
He's probably in some trouble now with that.
I would say so. Yep.
Yeah.
But he was on ESPN yesterday.
He was?
They didn't take him off.
And they let him do that social media thing where he pushed back against Busby, the lawyer.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, the world has changed. That would not have happened 8 or 9 years ago. That's
No
for
chance.
sure.
Give him credit
This
for
is a
that.
shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
Did Tony Busby have like text messages like that and potential
Yes,
video of
yeah,
Jay-Z and stuff?
I just kept seeing the same thing over and over. I was kind of glazing over, but I don't know. You can't win in this situation. I let it play out. They'll probably stop putting him on, I would think, now after this. I don't know, though. I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea. What do you think? You're a media expert.
I don't think he'll be on until they get some further proof of either way. Either way.
Why did it get worse after he was on yesterday, or was everything already?
Was
out
it
there
choking
pretty
thing
much?
after or no? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't.
Choking thing came out. No, he said it was going to come out.
ESPN just stinks now. It's just like that. And Stephen A. and McAfee, who sucks. And all these people who just talk, Paul Heyman, just people are just on there talking about fucking nothing for like 12. And then I saw yesterday some clip going around, some 98.5 guy. I don't even know who he is. McCarthy?
Matt McCarthy. Yeah.
With Phil Perry, who I do like. And they were talking about, Matt McCarthy was talking about how Jason Tatum was faking some injury or something. Did you see this clip?
I didn't see the clip, no.
So I'm wondering, like, is like Seattle like this? Is like Pierre, South Dakota like this? Or is Boston uniquely like everything? Is Felger and Maz just drummed this thing where everything has to be drilled down to negativity?
I mean, that was
everything.
That was the Greg Hill show driving in. They were saying that Tatum was faking the injury and could have got
Today
out.
they said this?
Yeah, they were still talking about
this
it.
is doubtful for tonight?
He's not.
Yes.
He's not going to play. I don't think he's going to play in the game.
Why
I
would
mean,
he-
that now it's turned into like the toughness of Tatum versus the toughness of like McHale and the old Celtics. Like, this is now the top. It's been 2 days of this on Boston Sports Radio.
I don't listen, but that's like the conversation.
Yeah, it's been 2 days of his Tatum a baby. Why did Missoula yell at him, tell him to get up? Is there an
Missoula's
issue
another
there?
phony. Like his day will come.
Well,
Like,
he's a fake tough guy. I assume that's why he was yelling at Tatum, because he wants his team to be tough. And so him laying on the ground was not a tough look for Tatum.
did he slap a woman around?
Joe Missoula?
Yeah.
Do not. Was it in college or something? I don't
It
know.
was something.
Isn't that right?
Vaguely familiar with this.
He's religious, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Most religious guys, yeah. Am I wrong or no?
That one I don't know. Played at West Virginia?
Yeah.
He was arrested a few times in his younger days, and one of those arrests was for a 2009 domestic violence incident.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Allegedly grabbing a woman. Steve Buckley, Joe Missoula is not perfect, but he's who to sell you, of course. Brad Stevens says he vetted Joe Missoula's past transgressions. Father said Missoula is giving treatment. Missoula reinstated. He was arrested for a domestic violence incident in April. So, yeah. You should be paying attention to that stuff, Mother, if you're doing a Mut Stack every week. It's part of the story, right there, right, Dave?
Definitely.
Sure. Yep, definitely is.
Yeah.
I would
By
say-
the way, Mutt knew because you said he was in college. It happened when he was in
No
college.
clue.
So we knew
Well,
it.
he didn't do it in the NBA, obviously.
But I'm saying you knew that for some
I
reason
asked
because
out
you're
loud.
afraid. You're
Mut Stack protects.
Yes, I'm
everyone in
afraid of.
Boston
Yes,
sports.
I do.
That's no surprise there.
Yes.
What were we saying? What was that leading to? Oh, this guy. And this is what people are debating about, whether Jason Tatum's tough.
Yes, his toughness
But he's
is...
missing a game for this, right?
Well, we'll see if he misses
Sounds
it
it.
tonight.
That sounds like a real injury to me, no?
I'm not concerned about Jason Tatum one bit moving forward. I'm not concerned about him physically.
You're not concerned about their best player maybe having a wrist injury? Nobody loved watching him writhe around on the ground for 10 minutes. But he's their best player. They're not going anywhere without him. If he is at all limited, McCarthy, they're porked. It's over.
I'm
See, this is
concerned
that.
about his
We're now.
mentality.
I listen.
That's what
I've listened to Felger Mass over the years. It's just like that's words they use. Like it's just rip off. Like they're porked, and they call each other by their last name. It's like one of those fake videos you see where they're pretending to do sports talk radio. That's not real sports talk. That's terrible.
But you asked, does it happen in every market? I think like Boston, Philly, New York, within bigger markets. Yeah, absolutely.
I guess. I feel like I feel like Felgram has, look, I was on the radio. I was negative a lot too, but I feel like they now everything they do is fake now. They just look for a negative. Like, I actually feel like Felgram has before the show starts, like, we're going to go negative on this. Like, I feel like it's almost scripted.
Wasn't that Lou Merloni, like, once he left, didn't he say that? He's like, that's why.
Who would know? No one's ever listened to anything. Not to be a dick, but he's never drawn numbers.
But he literally said that was
very
the prep.
good guy.
That
Very
was his
good
prep.
radio guy.
Good
And
guy,
TV
yeah.
guy,
He
yes.
buried you, got you fired, but yeah. But yeah, I like the negative. I'm fine with it, but it's like that's so forced right there. It's just two guys pretending to be Felgram Maz. No?
Well, that's why
pretending themselves.
Felger should have been on that 150 list, most influential guy, because they all want to be him.
I mean, if you're influencing Phil Perry, I'm not sure that gets you on the list. I don't know. But like, maybe Jason Tatum's a puss. I have no idea. But like, what is the...
Remember, he turned his ankle. He got injured in the finals a couple years ago. Like, there's been a toughness question with him that's lingered.
Doesn't he plays almost all the time?
Played 72 games this year.
Yeah.
Way more than Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, so I heard that. I was like, oof. Well,
They're likely going to win back-to-back championships, probably. So
I have no
not the
idea.
favorites.
They don't need him in this series. Yeah.
Huh?
They don't need him in this series, so
No,
you can rest
no.
him.
What's that, Justin?
I said they're not the favorites.
Who's the favorites?
I think the
Thunder.
Thunder are.
Oh, is that
Thunder
right?
are slight favorites, yes.
There you go. All right. Well, exciting. What else?
you see Portnoy's the rundown done unless he is on it. Did you see this?
I did see that. I wish it was a show where he could have announced that, but he decided to do it. Where, you do it on the rundown?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last thing, the rundown will cease to exist. Did you guys know this?
No. I've heard rumblings, but I didn't know whether it was true or not.
It is only existing when I host now. So if it'll probably be a minimum once a week, maybe multiple. Why? Go look at what the rundown numbers are when I'm not on it or we're not on it. They're dismal. So what are we doing? We're just speaking the air. So we'll keep them great, and that's how we'll move. No need to busy work for no reason.
Oh, there you go. Wasn't Sean Rich like? Didn't he take over the rundown? Or
He
something?
like runs it.
Okay.
Like he determines who's
Never
on
give it to a heroin addict. That's what I would say.
That was his pitch, right? Wasn't that?
That was one of his pitches.
Yeah, he vouched for that. Yeah.
What, the rundown?
To be the full-time rundown producer, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's been
I do think a
particularly
show
relevant.
like that probably needs like the same host every day, don't you?
I would agree. I don't think it's...
It doesn't need to be Dave. It just needs
I was like in the
consistency.
Twitter clip world now, it's kind of not needed anymore. Everyone weighs in everything. Like, unnamed's different because it's the three of us, I think.
Yep.
We do other stuff, but I mean, you could do it, I guess. But like, who's gonna host every day?
Will they ask you to be part of the second rundown show? It's not like Dave wants to do like a second unnamed show,
I don't
right?
think so.
That's what,
I hope not. I don't know.
But that's where then you rotate people and it makes sense if you can get people fighting on topics and stuff
Sure.
like that.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with that?
I mean, Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think stool scenes is gonna be gone too, right? Did I hear that or no?
I didn't hear that.
I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's gonna be. I don't know. I think somebody told me that. I think I heard.
That seems like a lot of work.
That's the
a
thing.
lot of bodies.
I'm not sure it's
a lot of-
worth
yeah.
the. Somebody would know better than me if it's worth it. I don't know, but I know a lot of man hours and editing and time goes into that. So I could see that being gone. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I get way more people coming up to me about unnamed. A ton of people. So maybe it's clicking more. I have no idea. But yeah, I enjoy it. But yeah, I think I did the rundown maybe 5 times. I have no idea. I didn't really watch it much, so I was never a big fan of it. Nor against it, but
I didn't realize it was a daily show until David mentioned it on there.
I know it was still on. Honestly, I thought it was just same. I thought it was on once in a while.
But Dave's not going to do it daily. So
No. He'll do
So
it.
then
in a
it's just
couple
going
of
to be
weeks.
the unnamed show.
Right. Well, that's the thing with Dave is you get him on Thursday, but after that he's done his stock thing and he's done unnamed and he's done 3. That's life. So then you just kind of
Yeah. Why doesn't Kevin just host it? That would make sense. And then rotate people throughout. And obviously Dave's a part of it more anyway. That's going to help.
Well, he tried to do that with Barstool Radio, and it said it ruined his podcast.
Yeah, but rundown's different.
Well,
Rundown's
he
like
would-
3 topics.
Isn't it the same thing though?
I think it would be very
Yeah,
similar.
but it doesn't have a time limit.
If Kevin's doing it with John Rich and with whoever
Gia.
Nate is, Gia is going to get huge numbers.
No, but if Kevin's hosting it and Dave's on Tuesdays with, let's call it White Sox Dave or something.
Why do you
like
want
that.
it on so badly? Who
I
gives
just think Rundown's it's a flagship show in Barstool history. That was a big
But nobody
Dave,
cares
Dan,
about it.
Kevin. I know,
but nobody cares about it now.
I know, but there's ways to probably revive it. I don't think what they did was helpful.
But I
Well, this way is to
Well,
revive
the
it.
truth is,
They'll do it less than with David
Dan,
involved.
Dave, and Kevin should do it once a week.
Mutt would have been a great host for the Rundown, wouldn't you?
It would have been good. Dan, Dave, and Kevin
he
should
could
do,
set a table,
should do it
sure.
once a week if they can, but that's not going to happen, I guess. So
the Mut down.
yeah,
Something Monday morning would be good. Then you just recap the weekend. And then
Sure.
do the other shit.
I guess. But yeah, I just don't think. Yeah,
Dave's not going to do it Monday morning.
It's certainly not. I think they've moved on. Like you don't just do things because they've always been around. You can move on. I don't know. What else?
I don't know if Dave's gonna have time because he's gonna be in Saudi Arabia doing Pizza Fest anyway.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Except that Saudi money.
Yeah. What else?
Let's see here. You don't want to.
Nope. Probably not.
We don't need to talk about Tyreek.
Ready for the draft?
Which
NFL draft?
Oh, that's right. It's Thursday tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Patriots will be taking that offensive lineman.
They are now minus 575
Is it
favorite,
really?
and Dave Rossini.
Aren't his arms short?
They're short,
short.
and
Is he
not
like
only-
is he like this?
like a T-Rex, like Ordway almost.
No.
Really?
Short arms and no wingspan.
Does he have?
That's two issues.
Does he have two arms?
He has two arms.
That's good. That's a start. Did Sandra Bullock help him learn how to read like the other guy? Or no?
No.
No? What?
At the blind side?
Yeah. Yeah. And he wound up suing them, right, or something?
He said it was
Didn't
completely
he go-
fake.
that was like a Barstool thing, wasn't he? Didn't he
That
show?
faded away though, didn't it?
The Tuies lied about him. They took his money. Like he went all in on them.
Who was
and stole from him.
Who was the Barstool person that got involved? Like, who was it? A lawyer or?
Barstool.
Remember there was like that somehow got Barstool involved for a couple of days involving that Michael Oher thing. Is that his name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone from that area?
Like the lawyer maybe or something?
Did he do an interview with somebody?
Oh, I think it was Sandra Bullock's real life, the person who helped her. I think it was like their kid or something was a stoolie. Does that sound familiar?
Sean Tuies' kid. Sean was the adult.
Does that sound familiar?
SJ was the kid. Yes, sorry.
He called into like one of these shows or something at some point. I'm not dreaming this. Who knows?
It's an amazing pull by you. I don't
Sounds familiar. Anyway, so they're going to take this guy Campbell. Is that his name?
Yeah, take him at number 4.
Okay.
He joined Barstool Radio, 2 years
There you go. That's too bad. I wanted Travis Hunter.
They could trade up. Would you trade a second round and move up to 2 to take Travis Hunter?
Yes, I would.
I would too.
Oh, 2 seconds.
I would
Of course
too.
you would.
That's
Yeah.
what the draft chart says.
Yeah, but who's that? The Browns?
You have to trade the 4th overall pick and a second rounder to move up if they'd want to do it.
They probably don't want to do it.
They'll get more than that though from somebody else.
Yeah,
You're probably right.
Somebody over. I'd give a second, a 4th, a 6th, and a 6th in 2038 to move up. And I'd want their 6th back in 2046.
That seems fair.
Then we'd be done.
Seems fair.
Yeah. Is Deshaun Watson still with them?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. I want him too.
He's gonna prove all the doubters
I
wrong.
want him around.
The worst contract in history of football.
I want him around. I think have him tutor Drake
good,
May.
I like
Good
that.
mentor.
Yeah.
Did you see Colin Kaepernick says he's still working out in hopes of getting
Really?
Yeah, came out.
How old is
Is
he?
he like 70 now?
He's gonna be like
I don't know,
38.
He's 70.
It is weird he never played again. I guess he didn't want to, right?
That was
Like
his
the rumors
claim.
are is that there were like deals on the table, but he wanted like starter money.
Yeah. Which is,
Seattle. Pete Carroll was going to bring him in as the backup, and he would not go in because
Right.
he wanted to get paid like a starter.
Well, also,
I'm not kidding. It's like a dozen question.
Hours of Kaepernick.
If I was playing against them, they said Jeff was like minutes spent talking about Colin Kaepernick on Dennis and Callahan. I would be like 80,000. I would agree. Scum. Just like every day, and even back then, I was like, they get mad at me. Like, I don't give a shit if he. I don't care. I don't care if somebody takes a shit on the American. That's the whole point of America. Right? I mean, I don't know. Absolutely. Like, that's the point. If you're offended by it, I completely understand that. But like, if somebody wants to, when Justin was done and wipe Mary's face with his man goo and use the, all due respect, Justin, the American flag, I'd say, all right,
I used the prisoner of war flag.
Yes, there you go. Right. I'm just like, oh, God. It's like, oh, God. All right, Jerry. I don't know. And Dino was hammered. Jason Wolf, Kevin Graham staggering around trying to get, phone number of some receptionist working down AAF.
So this would be good in the book that Mut is supposed to write about the WEI.
I think Glenn's got to write. I'll help with the book, but Glenn's got way more institutional history of like EEI. Like recent readers I can help him out with. But
That's why nobody
all
should.
the history.
It should be something on the outside, writing it and talking. Do an oral history book. Talk to everybody.
I thought Glenn said he was going to do that. He sort of on your show he alluded to that.
Let's get like a year left. Like he doesn't have time.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Clock
He's
is ticking.
He's firing. He's good. He's good.
Clock is ticking for him. So Campbell's going to the Patriots.
Yep.
It's
going to go Cam Ward 1, Travis Hunter 2, Abdul Carter 3, Will Campbell 4, Ashton Genty 5. That's your top 5.
And Sanders going to slip all night.
He'll slip to 9 in the Saints.
Right. Saints don't want him.
Yeah,
No?
we'll see.
Sounds like
Need a
late
quarterback.
first or second for Sanders.
I read
He might not even be the second quarterback.
What's his name? Tom Pelissero, isn't it?
Tom Pelissero.
He had a quote. Geez, they were like, everyone hates him.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's the thing. You want the Dion of it all and all that shit. No thanks.
Well, that's a Dion now. He's saying that they're slandering him because they don't like Dion because Dion's been so successful. Like that's the spin now that he's falling.
That doesn't help either. Who wants that shit?
Yeah, entitled is the word.
I'm sure he is. I mean, yeah, it's not his fault in a way. He's a rich kid. He's, so I haven't seen him play much. I haven't seen this other quarterback play much. But I haven't seen Hunter play, but I just like the idea of it. Give me a little.
You weren't locked into Colorado football? You seem like a big fan.
I hate them. But,
you see they retired both their numbers?
Yeah.
Did they really?
Real fast.
Well, Hunter's number should be retired.
Hunter, I totally get, yeah.
And then Shadur.
Did he win the Heisman Trophy?
Hunter? Yes.
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah. He should get his
Landslide.
number. Well, Sanders' kid's going to get his number.
He didn't win a bowl game.
Oh, that's true. That is true, I guess. How many football numbers has BC retired?
Let's see.
Obviously, Flutie. Glenn Foley get his number retired?
Kuechly?
Yeah, probably.
Phelan?
Ryan?
Maybe. Yeah, Ryan. I would think for
Ryan,
sure.
good one. Mike Cloud.
Only two.
Doug Flutie for sure.
Doug Flutie.
And Matt Ryan?
I haven't heard the name yet.
You haven't heard the name
I
yet?
haven't heard. No, it's Mike Ruth.
Oh, he's great. Mike Ruth, offensive lineman. Why'd he slide down in the draft?
Short arms.
Short arms.
True? How?
Wow.
When did
he was
play?
on the Flutie teams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember back then that was a big sports huddle discussion.
Eddie was on that?
He's got this eye, that whole thing. Yeah.
And then, so they have two numbers that are retired, and then they have jerseys that are retired.
Go ahead.
Charles O'Rourke.
Okay. Yeah.
Louis Urban.
Uh-huh.
Mike Holovac.
Uh-huh.
Tony Thurman.
Okay.
Art Donovan.
Art Donovan, of course.
Was a BC guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
No,
William,
Mutt, they said retires number one day. His shirt.
they Jordaned it.
Yeah.
William J. Flynn.
That was a bad. No Kuechly, no Ryan, no. I mean, I know numbers are tough to retire in football.
Especially college football.
Yeah, right.
Is there a ring of honor that BC has we don't know about?
The college you have
gas meter, I guess.
a ton of numbers.
That's the thing. Everyone's playing. It's like Rudy. He was like 90 when he played in that team. It's like Vietnam, I think. Rudy's a psychopath when you watch that movie again. He's a fucking lunatic. Like, Rudy, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The first time you see it, though, as a kid.
Oh, unbelievable. I saw it at prep school. We did Friday night, you'd sign up to go to the movies. Bust us there. I was there with Oldie and maybe Pete Chastain with? I forget who it was.
I saw it with Corey Waite in Tingsboro at the AMC 12. We left there and multiple cars, windows down. Rudy, Rudy, on the way out back to Route 3. Tremendous.
I didn't really know the story that well back then.
I didn't
really.
I believed all of it. Whoa, the team gave up their numbers for Rudy. This is amazing.
Did you see that movie, Justin?
I have seen the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
No pussy eating like in Sinners, but
No, I just want to taste you.
yeah, that's right. Well,
Can I-
don't look at me when you say that.
Can I know I'm not going to get an answer. I skipped forward when you guys were talking about Sinners because I want to go see it with Jess. Can we not do spoilers today, or is that if I haven't seen it yet?
Why would you do this to me?
Because I want
Whose fault is that?
in case Randy has seen it, you want to
Now
start
you
talking
spoilers so
about
you
it.
can have a mutt rage reaction to this.
There'll be no Mut rage reaction. I'm asking nicely. Can we not spoil a movie? I'd like to see. I haven't movies with Jess in years, and I said
haven't?
the way you and Jeff talked about this movie that I'm like, we got to go see this movie because the way you guys talked about.
Well, I don't think there's even like necessarily big spoilers, really.
Yeah.
Like when you're
you know
watching
the
it,
premise of it.
when you're watching it, the ending, it's like it's not some big twist ending. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I legit when you guys start talking about Monday, I just rip through the 30 bun.
Michael B. Jordan and his brother are twins in the movie.
Yep.
They both die.
I don't believe that. Maybe I can't. You wouldn't.
Maybe
tell
they
me.
do. Maybe they don't.
You wouldn't tell me that.
I would. Maybe one dies.
We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll find out together.
Yeah.
Kuechly and Ryan's numbers or jerseys are retired.
Oh, there you go.
Good job, Justin.
That's all right. It's new. 2016.
Jersey to be
New.
retired.
It's 9 years.
That was
ago.
2016 though.
It's a 9-year process to retire their numbers.
Oh, don't trust Wikipedia. It's garbage.
No, this is Boston College athletics.
I'm saying Justin probably looked at Wikipedia.
No, I was looking at the Boston College
Website.
Click on it. Boston.
I mean, I did see a picture of Matt Ryan with holding his retired jersey, holding a framed jersey.
I mean, they want that Matt Ryan money at BC. They retired his fucking jersey.
Right.
The whole point is
money.
Yeah, donate to the school. Yes, of course.
They haven't updated that website since 2000.
Since 2000.
COVID hit. They said, "Nah, we're good. We're all set."
Jesus. All right. What else?
Congratulations, Steve Robinson, getting that Trump promotion yesterday. Did you see that?
The president tweeted Steve
on Truth Social.
Even better.
And then they share it on Twitter, but it is what it is.
Boy, Steve?
Yeah. Main Wire article on the paper straws initiative that he's working on there.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
He's doing good work.
You see, he also posted.
I'm with him on paper straws. They stink. What's that?
The worst. He also posted that like people are getting together in northern Maine to try to succeed from Maine.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
That
Make it
feels
51st state.
Succeed from Maine.
Is that secede?
No, succeed for Maine. They want to be successful, join them, and succeed together.
Yes, exactly.
That doesn't seem like much of a story, but it's ambitious. I guess it's kind of succeed for Maine. I didn't say, well, good for Steve. He's working hard. He's built a thing there, you know?
Definitely has.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
And good for Game Time. GameTime.co, by the way, is the website. That's a URL. Please note, I will note that. NBA playoffs are here, and the only place to buy hard-to-get playoff tickets is Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. With killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantees, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying NBA playoff tickets. Prices on the app usually go down the closer it gets to tip-off. You can save up to 60% when buying last-minute tickets. There you go. May 4th, AC/DC. Is that the Garden?
No, that's Gillette.
Gillette. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. $96. Would I go see AC/DC at Gillette? Maybe I would.
Oh, they're great live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go. I saw that Montanti tweet the other day. I'm interested in that show as well. There's that Christopher Cross, Toto, Men at Work tour this summer.
Mm-hmm.
What are you shaking your head at?
That whole like yacht rock thing. I never got there.
What are you rocking out?
I don't. I'm just saying it never. I
you don't even listen to music. You have no affiliation with music.
Listen to music every day.
What do you listen to?
Every single day.
Oh, country.
Morgan Wallen, Eric Church.
Right.
Next week, new
Randall
CD.
Lambert. I know it's Friday. I cannot fucking wait.
$114 you're saying right
About
now.
time, Randy.
Game Time for Celtics game on Game Time as well. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code KMS for $20 off your first purchase. There you go. AC/DC for $76. Terms apply. Create an account, redeem code KMS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game Time. GameTime.co. We thank them. What was the tickets I was... Oh, the WrestleMania tickets were out of control. Huh?
Oh, yeah. I saw Randy Orton was upset with that.
Oh, is that right?
Clip, yeah.
Yeah, people were getting in for like $40, $50 that second night, I guess.
Doesn't shock me.
I mean, they just
Huge
you
arenas
gotta
like that.
you gotta know. You know.
It was pretty cool. They had seats on the
I did see it when people were coming out or something.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a Vegas guy, but yeah, it's I don't know. Where is it next year? New Orleans, I think.
Oh, is it back to New Orleans?
Or am I
What a
wrong?
shithole city New Orleans is.
New Orleans is one of the 5 worst cities in America.
Smells so fucking gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the record. I said to my brother years ago, I felt bad. I was
Yep,
like, they should just let it go when Katrina just poof, gone. Call it a day.
Hotel Monteleone. You sit down. You get the go carousel. Go around while you're at the restaurant. It's great.
When do you do that?
Hotel Monteleone.
When have you done that?
I was at a bachelor party in New Orleans.
How long ago was this?
2013 maybe.
Okay, so 12 years ago.
Long time.
Hotel
but there's some
Monteleone.
nice parts of it. But it's definitely.
There's just a carousel there that's fun. What is it?
Just take it easy. Your dad was going to see the fucking circus.
Hotel Monteleone. Like you sit at the bar. The bar is like a carousel. It
Tell
goes
your dad,
around.
don't describe it to your
while
dad.
you're
You'll be
sitting
fucking
inside.
going there next.
You go there. You have a Sazerac. You get a little appetizer, and it goes around like it's a carousel at the bar. The bar is a carousel.
Okay.
Wasn't 13 Katrina?
No, that was way earlier. Katrina was like...
I could be wrong. I'm terrible with
4,
fucking years, so I could be way off. Whatever your
George Bush was president. We know that because Kanye said he hates...
whatever your international
Kanye went
star
through some
won the
things.
Fairgrounds Derby, the Louisiana Derby.
Kanye's like mud. He's fucking cousins left and right. It's crazy. What? Right? What did Kanye say? He's fucking... He say he's fucking one of his cousins or something?
He said...
It says a little more graphic than that.
They were like doing what they saw in Playboy.
What cousin?
Like.
First?
Probably the cousin that went to jail.
No, I'm saying I'm saying what level cousin?
I don't think we know that information.
Okay, third cousin is whatever, right? No? Isn't that
Still
play?
bad. No.
I don't think you referenced third cousin.
First is worse though, no?
I think genetically, first is the worst possible. Yes.
Yeah, because you'll have a kid with like 9 heads.
I think so.
Yeah. Justin's looking right now.
Quote, my name is Ye, and Ye, whatever you say. I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14, was his quote.
Jeez.
My dad had
and he's
Playboy.
gay?
A little different.
Oh, no.
My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found at the top of my mom's closet were different.
What were they?
It must have been gay porn magazines.
Oh. That's what his mom had?
Sounds it.
Yeah, it's weird. Like obviously guys like watching lesbian porn, but like women don't like watching gay guy porn.
Except for
Well, if they
Kanye's
like
mom.
seeing dick, they get to see 2 dicks instead of 1.
No, but it's 2 gay guys though,
Yeah,
right?
It's 2 dicks still.
No, I know,
But
but
it should work the other
do you
way
know
around,
Do you know many women who are like, I like watching gay?
I never heard of it, but it makes sense, doesn't
No,
it?
it doesn't.
To be fair, I haven't asked.
You like dick.
I've not
More,
asked.
I think women, a straight woman, I think, would be more apt to watch lesbian porn than 2 gay guys fucking.
But
Right?
why?
Because it's like
I don't know why.
sensual.
Because it's gay. I think. I don't know. I don't know.
I think they like penis, so they want to see more penises.
You're telling me if you ask 100 women, they would say that.
I don't know. That just makes sense to
Maybe
me.
it's
no?
too gay for them. Like
I think it's
you
just-
know, it's too gay.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think. I don't know.
I mean, that's my thought there. But
I
What
do
do you
think
think,
women
Justin?
are more likely to be turned on by women, though. Like they,
I think,
they're
open,
open
I think
to-
by
they're
a guy
open
and
to
a
that.
girl first, probably, then 2 women, then 2 guys for
Right,
sure.
Right.
That's my order, I think, generally.
Yeah, because I think also like lesbian porn tends to be like
Well, they'll
softer.
dip into the gay stuff once in a while if he's just to keep him going.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Why not? Hey, listen, we don't judge here.
Not during Lent. No.
Whatever gets
no,
your
not
rock.
during Lent.
Oh, you made it through Lent.
I did.
Oh boy.
Hats off to me.
Oh boy.
That must have been a fun first round after.
It's quick.
Quick. Any speaking engagements coming up or guests or one of these?
I'll be at Mohegan next week for the Derby, 3-day event.
Nice. But you have no Pedro Bergeron.
No sporting event. Last one was Bergeron. I don't know when the next one's going to be. There's some talk about a baseball one up at the Brook. We'll see.
Oh, potential guests or no?
I've not heard any potential guest list for this one.
Does Bomber put you up for 3 days for the Derby?
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah,
Thursday.
through
Put you
Sunday.
up. Does he give you a hotel
Yeah,
room and all that?
I'm not. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Part of the deal.
What a scam. Have you cashed on that yet, Justin?
No, not yet.
When are you going to do that? Is it just not going to happen?
I don't know. I gotta find a good time.
I thought you were going to do it for the NCAA tournament. That was your big thing.
They were saying that's the hardest one to do, right?
But if he called and said I won this, they would have taken.
Oh,
You
no.
didn't reach out, did you?
Spicy salami. This is not going to be good.
Spicy salami.
Not going to be good.
Doesn't sound very Kirkman-Hanny.
I'm fine with salami. But spicy, we're going to find out here. We're in this together. What do you think, Mut? Is that like pepperoni? Or
No,
something?
you like the traditional things.
Yeah.
It's a good keto
It's
snack.
fine.
Though. Low carb, good for you.
It's fine.
Good man.
That's what I do. It's okay. What else?
Let's see. By the way, fuck you to all those people who put the nails up in Cape Cod. Did you read that story? There's 500 nails pointed straight up. These people
Where?
I think it was Falmouth. So everybody would like drive over it.
Really?
Fuck those people. Yeah. Anybody who does that should go to prison.
What was the impetus to do it?
Just to be assholes?
Yeah.
They get them?
I don't know if they got them or not.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Dicks.
How many cars were injured? Or
I forget how many. I know they said 500 nails were found. I don't know how many cars were actually fucked
Jesus.
over or whatever. But yeah.
Who does shit like that? I'd be so afraid of my dad that maybe they were adults who did it. But as a kid, my fucking dad would kill me if I
But
did
you
it.
probably did stupid stuff in high school that you look back on and be like, that was really, really
That's
dumb.
like a mass.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah, but that's like-
a big.
That is like,
effort.
that's like crazy though.
Like someone could get seriously
You
hurt.
could die doing that. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating, but a car could.
Yeah, it's probably worse like egging a house or stealing.
Yeah, I would say
it's
so.
worse, it's the worst.
It's very deliberate. Like we tried to burn a tree down in the woods once, and didn't think of the ramifications of like it spreading into a wildfire. That you have to individually put nails. Like that's different. Like that's just a different thing.
You're
We're
thinking, yeah, you're
we're
knowing
thinking
you're doing
one tree we
damage
want to
people,
see
It was
fire.
on like, is that Route 6? Like, where do they do it?
Let's see.
Wish we had a Cape correspondent to the show.
True.
Help us out.
Several roads and in driveways.
Yeah, it's just like a mess. It's like
Shoot him. What else?
take them down. Let's see or not. I don't. I know you don't listen to Hot or Not per se.
I've
They told
never
the story
listened to a
yesterday.
second to
This woman told
Have
the
you?
Can't say I have, no.
This girl told a story, Bree, who's on the program yesterday. She told the story. She's living with her, she claimed like really good or best friend of 15 years. And she got kicked out of.
I'm already bored, just so you know. But go
Yeah, she
ahead.
got kicked out of the house because she told him right there that she voted for Trump, basically. And he got so pissed, he kicked her out of the house. If you're best friends with somebody for 15 years, that's got to be a fucking lie, right?
Well,
I don't believe it.
Yeah, sorry.
Pope Francis funeral Saturday. Mutt, you covering it in Mutt Stack?
I don't
big
think it'll
weekend.
make the.
no Mustang
Mut
mentioned
Stack.
Pope Francis this week.
I don't think so, no. I don't
What's in there? It's tomorrow. Oh, 2 days from now.
NFL
We're a
draft.
couple hours away from getting the winter ratings.
Okay.
Boston Radio, that'll be in there.
I saw Chad write about that preview, which he hasn't done in a long time.
Yeah, Chad also got the date wrong of the release of the ratings, which is not a surprise for him. He thought it was Tuesday. It's today.
Usually it's Tuesday, but it's a vacation week.
But yeah, you have to add that in, Patriots Day. Certainly draft recap the day after that. I've watched 5 of the 6 episodes of the new horse racing documentary on Netflix. Quick review of that on there. That will make Mut Stack this week.
Will you finish the 6th episode?
Yeah, it was too late last night to watch. The 6 is going to be, because the 6 is the
What's the name of it?
Belmont at Saratoga, Race to the Crown. Oh, shut the fuck up. But I look waiting for Portnoy. He's not been in it through 5 episodes. I don't know if he's been in the 6th episode.
Why aren't you in it?
I wasn't asked to be in it.
How about Anthony
Stabile is not in it. No, voice of Finger Lakes.
Because of his
the big A Anthony
crime?
Stabile. I don't think it's the crime thing. No, I don't think so.
You still deal with him at all?
I will see him next Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, he'll be up for that thing?
Yeah, we'll host with Chantal Sutherland, the jockey.
Who?
Chantal Sutherland, a female jockey, is going to be there for the weekend as well. Mohegan Sun.
Sean what?
Chantal Sutherland, female jockey.
The jockey's name is Tall?
Why did you say it in like a French accent?
Because I think she's French. Chantal.
Let me see. Chantal.
Chantal.
That's a weird last name.
Great person.
Shut up.
We did a racing event with her last year. She was terrific.
How do you spell this?
Not unattractive. Chantal. Chantal.
She's probably 2 feet tall, though, right?
She's short, a little shorter than me, yes.
Let's see here. I'm not seeing anything for a race. Are you seeing her anywhere?
Sutherland is S-U-T-H-E.
Oh, Sutherland. Sorry.
Sutherland.
I thought you said Sullivan.
Sorry.
No, it's
That's not really a French name, Sullivan.
That's why I was thrown off, I guess. Sutherland isn't necessarily either.
Oh, here she is. She's a Canadian model, television personality, and jockey.
Oh, how's she look, Justin?
Whoa.
Model.
She's in a jockey outfit, so it's probably the.
Is that what she has to do with the thing?
I don't think she'll be in a jockey outfit at the event, no.
Sounds like an OnlyFans opportunity.
I don't think so.
No shit. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she looks a little weathered, but yeah.
How old is she?
I don't know her age.
I'm kidding, though. She seems like she's my age, just about. She's
wow.
49. Her and Dan Krause no longer, according to Wikipedia.
Oh,
I did hear that. Did
opportunity.
not happen, yes.
Her good looks have garnered much publicity. She's been featured in Sports Illustrated, a 4-page spread in Vogue. She was chosen People Magazine's 100 Most Beautiful People.
Nice.
2008. Well, good for her.
She'll be the star of the show, for sure.
She did 5 episodes of the HBO series Luck, the horse show.
Which is great. I wish they
Why
kept
that? Why
going.
that end? I forget.
Actually, don't know.
Oh, I know why.
Go ahead.
Do you know why?
I have a feeling. Yeah.
Did somebody die?
Not somebody, not a person. Several horses died on the set of Luck, and that's why the series ended.
Should have kept going. Yeah. Very good series.
Like literally, Dustin Hoffman was in it, and
yeah, it was a good show. HBO.
Nick Nolte, who was it?
The guy.
Multiple horses died, so they had to shut
it
down
up.
the production.
It wasn't Dave. It was a
Holy
famous
shit.
producer, right? Was
Yes, David Milch.
Yes, because not David Chase, obviously. Yeah. It's a good show.
There you go. What else, Justin? Or Mut? What do you got? Him? Or
Dave, I mean, I will say, he doesn't mean to do it, but Dave has a superpower of just sounding like a fucking asshole without even trying to do it. When he talked about lacrosse the other day, it was the most assholey.
Why?
3 or 4 minutes.
Why?
Like
asshole.
Like.
Yeah.
You sound like an
Anything
idiot.
was- yeah,
That you
right.
you woke up to lacrosse being like your nephew is like abusing people on the ice in hockey. Like I've talked to Bill Ricca parents who were at that game who suggest he was very aggressive.
Wait, is that true?
Maybe, and it still lingers.
There's no overshare.
A year later, it still lingers.
Yep.
And that's just as physical as lacrosse.
That kid has regained feeling from above his
My sources say
waist. He moved his
50-50.
finger. It's like
I did not
at the
say
end.
hockey or football wasn't physical.
That's what you suggested. That
No, I
lacrosse
did
was
not.
somehow
No, I did not.
like some
But
barbaric
I
sport
was
because they're
shocked
stick
to
checking.
see they just like take the sticks and just are going fucking
But you know, the
crazy
hockey,
with it.
lacrosse, a ton of hockey kids, football kids play
That's
lacrosse.
the same kid. It's the same kid.
Sure.
Yeah, well, that's not
Same
uncommon.
sport.
No, it's not the same kid. It's a different kid actually. But I understand they're physical in different ways. Let's put it that way.
Which is weird. You act like you've never seen it before.
The professional game, I didn't think that they're taking their
Yeah.
stick and like chopping other people with it. Like,
Why are you so
checking.
worked up about this, though?
Listening to
He loves lacrosse, I guess.
Evidently, I didn't know
Great
this.
Are
Are your kids playing?
They're
Are you
playing.
offended? I called it like boring when they
his
pass
kid
it
is-
around the
No,
keys
but
or whatever.
It just the
Oh,
way
wasn't that stupid thing for lacrosse? That
Yes.
dumb.
it was. Yes,
Yes, that scam. That's right.
not a scam. Somebody won. I don't know where they went, but they won.
2 nights at the Ramada in Buffalo. It was great.
Ryan Whitney won.
Are you trying to tell me that lacrosse is a better sport to watch than hockey or something?
No, no.
Why
no,
isn't,
no,
why isn't
your
aesthetically,
why
it's
doesn't
definitely
your
better.
why doesn't lacrosse have a prime time sport deal on TV?
Okay, I'm not going to do this whole thing where lacrosse is the sport. of
You
the
brought
future.
it
I
up.
don't believe. Just it came across as very holier than thou. Like somehow,
What are you talking about? I sound like a fucking retard. That's what people kept commenting on. I didn't sound like I was being talking down to the sport.
I was surprised the way you came across. You didn't even mean to do it.
This is a lacrosse parent.
No, yes.
Go nuts, Razor. You're right, Justin. According to Jeff, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Good for female privates, according to Lori, as well as Mutt's bald head.
Oh wow.
So there you go.
I will get it. How expensive is it?
I thought it was more soccer-y, to be honest, than hockey.
What?
Lacrosse.
How do you mean?
Like they get down to the other end, their offensive zone.
Yeah, nobody
they take their
scores,
sweet time, and then in soccer they just kick the ball really high, and then hopefully it's a headbutt and a goal.
Yeah.
It seems like somebody has to cut to the net. They try to pass it in
Yeah,
lacrosse. I don't know. It's just
I don't know.
interesting.
I don't find it very aesthetically pleasing.
I just it was a reaction I had just listening to the show.
It's a lacrosse parent reaction right
Well,
there.
Dave, a lot of times I don't think he means to do it. Just comes across like an asshole.
But Dave's also a hockey
He's an
guy. If he wasn't a hockey guy,
I just don't think that's like hockey. It's not like you're checking.
Well, Dave's not a hockey guy. He doesn't play. He's like he's a groupie kind of.
But I like hockey.
loves
But I'm
hockey.
just saying you don't check in lacrosse. You're not like checking them out of bounds.
definitely check.
Instead of a check, it seems like they're whacking them with sticks. Imagine if they did that in hockey. You could just whack somebody.
Well, your
with
kids
sticks.
playing? Are your kids checking down stuff or?
Carter's age, there's definitely way more hitting than
Yeah.
at nine under, whatever it is.
I didn't see one body hit.
Think they'll keep doing it or no?
They're gonna have to make a choice at some point. They're trying to play baseball and lacrosse. So they'll make whatever they want to do. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean that's great.
Lacrosse is a clock on it, and baseball doesn't. That's the one benefit.
That's for sure.
An hour and
definitely. What else?
Let's see.
Or Mo, what do you have? Or Steve, what do you got?
You killed the Magic.
Is it over?
Clemmer pretty much said it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
On Monday, he had this big declaring statement. He's like, if we win this year, we're done, and we're going to change it all up, and we're going to go into the future.
As
which
always.
is this huge
most
declaration.
influential Minifan right there, right there,
Well,
right there.
That's smart. I mean, it's not smart because no one's gonna watch either one, but it's better for him, I think. And I think it's more pure, Justin. Though. Oh, he's just gonna do the same shit again.
Yes, but also I think there's less certainty in the
Right.
future. Like you don't know what
He's gonna.
the game doesn't know either.
He's debating trying to draft Cooper Flagg, and then pretty much after that, it's a crapshoot. So
He's gonna do like now?
he's going to do it if he wins with the Magic. I think this week. He said next week or whatever it is, he's going to start this new franchise, and he's going to be an expansion team. I think.
Oh, is that right? To make up his own city and stuff.
Yeah, he really loved growing up the New Hampshire Granite. He always dreamed of the New Hampshire Granite.
Remember that team?
No, what is that?
That was the team he wanted. If like it was his power to make
pretend.
the New Hampshire Granite.
The man in the mountain is the.
That's exactly what he
Sure.
said. That's exactly what he said.
I don't think New Hampshire's ever close again to that NBA franchise.
I don't think so. The Celtics did. I remember as a kid, they would play exhibition games in Manchester. Like they would go around and play exhibition games in different places.
Yeah, they played
We
games.
saw them play
games in Hartford.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that was
Worcester,
not uncommon in the
Centrum.
NBA. Like Bird's 60-point game was in New Orleans against the Hawks. Like stuff like that would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they would play, like the Jazz would play at where, like when Kareem broke the scoring record, I believe that was at UNLV against the Jazz. Like teams would play a couple of times a year, which is crazy.
Yeah, we're not
now.
super far removed from the league not being popular and the games being like it's not that far away where the
Well, it's 40
finals
years and 45 years since it was taped. Like,
not
I
crazy.
feel like that's not that
That's not
recent.
that. That's not in the span of
40
our span of our universe. 50
Well,
years,
that's true.
not that much.
It
That's
was
true.
in Vegas.
What was?
That's
what I said, yeah.
So UNLV.
Yeah, UNLV.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. The hell you get? Yes, I just said that.
Yes. Against the Utah Jazz.
Besides Glenn
Said
not
that
being
as
in
well.
it, you'd agree it's a pretty good series.
Not particularly.
Oh.
It's, do you know what it is? And I don't do this much anymore. It's just so fucking liberal.
It's a lot
It
of
just
the
bleeds
race stuff.
all
is,
Globe people.
I agree.
Like no Herald people, all Globe people. Warthog, I hate to say it, but a good point. You have Lawrence O'Donnell in there talking about it. I don't give one fuck about Simmons' dad. All due respect to Bill, who's been nice to me. The viewing don't want to hear Simmons and his dad talk about the Celtics. Nobody gives a shit.
I think they want to hear Bill. I don't think Bill's.
Even then, like have him be a talking head. Like, and Simmons pretends he remembers things when he's like 3 years old. So there's that. I don't even know who Dart Adams is. Don't know. I have no idea. Do you?
Besides seeing him in the series, no.
He's in it more than anybody.
No.
It's just, and at the end of it says executive producer Wick Grousbeck, and that's all I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. It's fine. It's good nostalgia, but like, I get it. Like Boston has a complicated history of the race. They should just write that at the beginning of it, and then just talk about the Celtics because nobody.
They
watching,
do find a way in every episode.
Nobody
to try
watching to
wants
to be lectured anymore. Like we get it.
100%.
That happened. Nobody. I'm not even saying nobody cares, but nobody wants to have, Howard Bryant, that piece of shit.
Well, he's
Or
on as much as Dart Adams.
He is just talking. Everything is race. Everything. And it's like, well, you can do that. Or you could just say at the beginning, Boston has a complicated history of the race. Just go here, 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 and here. Read about it. We know you guys don't want to watch it, so here's a bunch of Celtic stuff. You know?
Yep.
I think. And like Glenn not being in it is bonkers.
We know why, though.
Well, he hated Shaughnessy too. Shaughnessy hated him. I can tell you that. So,
but Glenn shit on Bill. I don't. Well,
So
actually,
what?
that's true. Shaughnessy shit on Bill too because I'm the guy in his basement. That's fair.
and
that's
Bill
fair.
used to make fun of Shaughnessy all the time. Like that's stupid. Like Glenn was the play-by-play guy with Johnny Most. Johnny Most is barely. Dart Adams is more than Johnny Most.
Johnny Most is not existent.
It's very weird.
Brutal.
This is people don't know an 8-part HBO Max series about the history of the Celtics. It concludes this coming Monday.
Yes.
Which will be boring because it's about the new Celtics, which nobody watching cares about necessarily. Glenn was a play-by-play guy with Johnny Most forever for the entire Bird run, essentially. Like Mike Gorman's not in it either, by the way.
Yes, I figured he's going to be a big part of episode 8.
I get not as a talking head. I mean, he was there for the whole 80s.
Well, they got to feature him at some
I like
point.
Lee Montville. Why the fuck is Lee Montville hanging around with Ryan and Shaughnessy?
Bad look by Simmons.
It's
he's
all
pulling
Glow people. It's Willie Geist's kids are involved, and it smells like liberal shit. That's all. That's my takeaway from it. I fast forward through every race thing, every single part of it. I'm briefed on it. I understand it. I agree with them for the most part, and I like the nostalgia stuff.
Well, does he need those people to sell it? Like, does he need Howard Bryant?
Bill Simmons needs Howard Bryant to sell a series of HBO
does
Max.
He get it? Does he get the deal? Just saying, hey,
He has
I'm
a deal
doing
with
a
HBO.
documentary. Yeah,
He's done stuff.
He could make whatever he wanted to,
You
basically.
think Bill
Right?
Simmons needs, hey, I have Dart Adams, and HBO's like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do it.
no, but I mean like that. Like he has to say Willie Geist's family and stuff like that.
I don't think so. He's a huge figure. So I found it to be fine. It's watchable. But like, and Glenn was also the talked about this stuff. He was doing Drive Time Radio for 20 years during Reggie Lewis, during Patino, during all this. It's crazy to me he's not in it. Or Jerry. I mean, Jerry should be in it. I don't like, where's Lobel? Where's Lynch? Where's fucking Dino? Like people who were instead I've got
Dino's in it. Didn't mean to be in it, but they played a old
I
Channel
saw
4
it, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
But like, why am I seeing Donnie Wahlberg and Belle Biv DeVoe? Like, what the fuck? Who was that for?
Belle Biv DeVoe makes no sense. They're
No,
sitting
where's
around.
Donnie Wahlberg?
Three of them just talking about Larry Bird. He could have played it in every era. Like this, that
Terrible.
makes no sense.
Terrible. So
But I've enjoyed it.
it's fine.
I've
It's
enjoyed
fine. Yeah, I watch it. I fast forward through the stuff I don't want to watch, and like I don't care about the Celtics championship, this last one, so I'm probably not. I'll watch it, but I'll fast forward through the. Like I don't want to watch these guys.
You
shoot
just
threes
aged
for
out of
40
caring about
minutes.
it. You've had your NBA.
Yeah, I was first on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know why Glenn's not in it.
Have you watched any Running Point?
What's that?
That's the with the Jenny Buss, Lakers,
Kate Hudson.
Okay, Hudson. No, I have not. I bet that's a
That got
Dave show.
renewed. We watched the first episode. I think. Didn't hate it.
No,
It was great.
Was it bad or no?
I haven't watched it.
It was great. You said
It was great.
you watched it.
I did.
The whole
Really?
season.
There's no way that's great.
By yourself or someone else?
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
With someone else, but it was good. It was good.
It can't be good. There's no way.
It was cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah,
Did you watch it in her bed?
No.
What? So you're just on the couch, like other roommates
with
watching
the
with you?
curtains drawn.
No. But it was good.
Did you have a relationship with the roommates at all?
No, not really.
Not at all.
Nope.
Why are you answering it so fast?
Because I didn't.
Nah, but that would seem like a quick answer. Like you just, I think you're protecting, which is okay. What was her take? Did she like to watch lesbian porn, gay porn?
I don't.
Text her.
Text her.
Did you get an answer for that one? Seems reasonable to me. Did you bring a game today? You had a game last time.
I do. I have a very quick game. Very easy.
Music?
game to play.
Music?
Yeah, we did music. So we were talking about
This game brought to you by BetterHelp, of course.
Here we go. Talking about the Derby earlier. So this is actually some horse racing trivia.
Oh, Mutt, be ready.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I think Mutt, you might do good at this. All right. This is
I will
basically.
know nothing.
I think you might. Multiple choice, right? So first question. In 2005, which happened more? On-track racehorse deaths or police officer fatalities in the United States?
I mean, it's got to be horse racing.
I'm going to say police fatality.
I'm going to say horse
in the
racing
US.
deaths.
Kirk's right.
Yeah.
750 deaths. That
What year
year.
was that?
2005.
Yeah, the game has gotten a lot better. Game has gotten a lot better.
According to you, 1980 is not long ago, so that's really not long ago.
Well, they put some new rules in place. Yes.
100.
Heisa's done an okay job with that.
Who?
Heisa, the horse racing. I don't know what it stands for. Safety something.
HISA?
HISA is the acronym. I don't.
Why do you say
exact-
horse racing then? It'd be horse what?
Or
That'd be HRSA.
It's Heiza. It's pronounced Heiza.
What an underreported story, all the deaths of these horses.
We get
I think
idiots like him.
it's pretty reported, Dave.
No, it's definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. I don't think I actually don't think it is.
Sounds worse than the freaking church.
Ready to get to work or no?
Yeah.
All right.
There was 159 police officer fatalities that year. So
Jesus.
Pretty stark contrast there. In 2010, which happened more, on-track racehorse deaths or construction industry fatalities?
This game really is not for the show, I don't think.
I would say...
Justin, what's up with Mary today?
I would say horse racing deaths, I'd have to say.
Well, what do you think?
Whatever, fuck off. That's what I think.
Horse racing death, 570. Wow. So they got better.
Delete your entire account. Delete the account. Just move on from life.
570.
Delete yourself.
I mean, imagine.
Just go away.
Imagine 570 kids died playing lacrosse every year.
Right.
Like, imagine what a story that would be. But Mutt claims to care about these horses.
Yeah. I do care about them a lot. I do.
You care to make money off them.
Well, I care to support the sport.
If gambling was wiped off from the earth, you wouldn't give two fucks about these horses.
Yeah, would you just
The
go see
retired
horses?
ones, yes, but I would not go to a race without sports betting on
Well
the races.
said. Go
yes.
ahead, next
I would not.
That's
go.
a crazy question.
Nobody
How many
would go.
construction sites there are in America. Like
that's-
I mean, the fact that
insane.
That's crazy.
Again, Dave said
I
like an
answered as a
asshole
joke.
about
I thought it wasn't possible, but it's possible. It's
actually-
not spicy either.
It was actually kind of close. There was 483 fatalities in the construction industry that
I would
year.
think so. I think there'd be more. But
Yeah.
yeah.
These, by the way, are reported.
Yeah.
Think of the ones that are like
Very much so.
Think of like the back in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky, like underground bootleg horse racing
Right.
stuff.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of care for them when they sprain their ankle.
Well, OSHA takes the construction industry seriously, whereas whoever regulates the
Heist
horse
is all
racing-
over it though.
Right.
This,
Yeah, Heist.
and this is specifically on-track deaths.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah. All right, in 2015, which happened more? On-track racehorse deaths or pedestrian deaths in traffic accidents?
Oh, I mean, traffic accidents happens every day. Every day. Has to be. Right, Justin? Has to be pedestrian deaths, no?
It must. I mean,
Dave?
I mean, how could it not be?
No, I mean, that happens. You see reports in every town every day.
Right.
Has to be.
Mutt?
What's that?
Go ahead.
Kirk, you're right, actually.
Oh,
it is.
Wow. See, there you
But
go.
very,
Mike.
very close. 552 pedestrian deaths to 500
Wow.
horse deaths. So
Wow,
it's
10%
coming
more.
down. It's coming down as the years go on.
Numbers are really
It is.
Really
because
tricked us on that one, though.
They've done a better job with trying to have a safe environment for the racehorses.
All right.
They have.
My niece just fell off a horse, got a concussion.
They shoot her or not? She's okay? they get confused and shoot her by mistake? They just shoot them. It's so great.
Yeah, it's so
Shoot
great.
the horse.
What about their misery? They're
Go
in
ahead.
pain.
Who's going to win that?
Can't
Who's going to win
recover.
the Derby?
Tapan Street. I'll pick Tapan Street.
Okay, well, cross that one off the list.
Pick Tapan Street.
Mother's never picked a winner at the Kentucky Derby.
I've had multiple winners. over the years.
Every
multiple
year.
winners.
Every year. Is that the favorite?
Right now he is, yeah.
Gotcha.
No.
Journalism.
Favorite's journalism, sorry. Tapan
Journalism.
Street's by 10, 12 to 1 somewhere in there.
Journalism is winning.
Most likely winner,
Is that
sure.
a Baffert? Who is that? Who's that?
Mike McCarthy, trainer out west, California horse.
That would be flying private to the Kentucky
I know.
Derby this year.
You would be too.
Sure. Yeah.
Go ahead. That's easy to do that. Go ahead.
In 2020, which happened more? On-track racehorse deaths or U.S. bombing incidents?
Seems like a dumb comparison, but I'm looking forward to the answer.
Also, COVID time. Are they doing a lot of horse racing at that point?
They did keep it going. Remember, they had no fans in the stands, but they ran the Triple Crown in a different order that year. Yeah, I think they ran the Belmont first. Then
I'm saying
the
just like
Derby
your
and the
normal
Preakness.
races all over the country. You were around when it slowed down. It had to have been.
No, remember, it was people.
I don't remember. I'm not paying
I'm
attention.
sorry.
You are.
It was one of the biggest years for racing because that was one of the only sports that was still going. People were home, drinking, not at work, and betting on horse racing. Yes, with no fans in the stands, but they were there.
I'll go horse racing deaths.
On-track racehorse deaths, 420 to 321.
It's coming down though.
It's
See,
coming
right?
down.
Coming down.
There's- yeah.
Under 500.
Yeah. All right, last one. In 2024, which happened more? On-track racehorse deaths or U.S. mass shooting incidents?
Again, the comparison.
I mean, it's one of those every day. So I'll say mass shooting.
What do you think, Mutt?
I'll agree with Kirk.
It's mass shooting. 480
There you
to
go, Mutt.
400.
400.
So it's trending in the right direction. So that's good.
400 horses
There you go.
dying.
Well, good job.
Imagine any other sport where that happened. There's like 400 baseball players die this year. Games.
Well, maybe you could argue CTE with football.
No, you can't.
400
Well,
are
just in
dying
terms of
every
the issue. In terms of the issue.
Yeah, but I will say this. I agree with you, but those players have a choice to some extent.
Oh, yeah.
Horses have no. They're slaves.
They're getting
Yeah, they're
paid,
bred
too.
to run. They want to run.
You know, journalism next Saturday is like, Mike, I'm not feeling it. What's going on?
be great.
What are you pointing at?
That just went. Camera just went out.
I don't care. Well, Mike McCarthy is going to be like, you know what, journalism, you're right. Take the day off.
Well, it's a big day. I would hope he's ready to go. He's just favoring the Kentucky Derby. I hope he's ready to run.
William Nacka's like, he was ready to go. His nostrils were flaring. I'm like, yeah, you knew it was the Kentucky Derby.
Bill Mack's a good writer.
It's dead.
Writer.
You guys fix the camera, Dave?
It just came back. It's a miracle.
Wow.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Well, good game. There you go. Brought to you by BetterHelp.
Great game.
The Kirk Minute Show is also sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. 10% off your first month. Online therapy. Get moving right now. Our great partners at BetterHelp. Flat fee, weekly sessions, saving you big on cost and time. Go to BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 right now and 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. What else?
Did you read this Larry David op-ed where he's just mocking that Bill
Maher
thing?
Yeah, that was a lot of no's, honestly.
Yeah. Unnecessary.
Yeah, just, it's too bad now. Is Curb over?
Yes.
Oh, I'd be curious what he would do with Cheryl Hines. He must hate her, right? I would think.
Probably.
Has to, right?
I mean, doesn't he? I'm not
Connection?
saying I think he would.
That's not like crazy. They would do like a come back for a mini run,
A movie
right?
or
At some
something, or
point?
like a hour special or something.
He won't include it, right?
Was she in the last season? I don't remember. I barely watched it. I feel like that show kind of ran its course. For me, I don't know.
I never got into it.
No?
It became a lot of him and JB Smooth. That was
Too much,
those
I
two,
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would agree. I would agree.
It was funny, but like I was like, I get the joke. And same with Susie. I was like, all right, yeah, she's gonna come in and swear, and like I get it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll be curious. Who knows? What else?
You think Jay Feely's making a mistake leaving broadcasting for politics?
He's running for Congress, is it?
I believe so.
Yes.
Arizona. Yep.
Republican, right?
Yep.
The kicker?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's inspired after the assassination attempt.
Of President Trump?
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Wow. I mean, like, he's a Brady buddy, right?
He's
always-
not,
yes,
he's
definitely
like
a
the
Brady
third man in on the broadcast, right?
Yeah, they
He's
bring
like
him
a
in.
si-
It was weird.
At
They
least
had a
he used to be.
sideline guy to talk about kicking and special teams. Didn't make a lot of
Didn't
sense.
add a lot to the
No.
broadcast. It was kind of like the wind is to he was kicking them from 58 earlier, Jim. Like it's was he also like was he like what's his face that they'd pop him in all over every broadcast? Was he like
No, he'd be at a
Blandino?
certain game. He wouldn't be.
So
he would at a certain game. He'd be on
See,
the side.
that to me is useful. If we said, hey, we have Jay Feely, and if you want to pop in once a game and say ask a question, that's okay. But that would be part of a dedicated broadcast is weird.
I never thought. I would agree. I would
Guess I don't know.
Let me sit with Scott Hansen. Pop in with Scott, your guy.
Who knows? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, he'll probably win. I shouldn't say. I don't know I don't know what district he's in. I don't know. I saw he was doing it, and maybe Brady will. I don't think he'll campaign for him. I don't think that doesn't feel like a Brady.
Oh yeah,
move.
they're friends, right?
Yeah, but I don't think Brady would do
Michigan
that.
connection,
Right? Campaign for Republicans.
I could see that.
I know random broadcasting things. I don't know if we mentioned this, but was Gene Steratore like the officiating expert of March Madness?
He was a college
He
ref.
was a college hoops ref, bud.
He's done
he
both.
was?
Which is not unusual. Like a lot of those
okay. I
guys.
missed that explanation, and then
double
he'd pop up. Yeah.
Yeah, would do both back in the old.
Yeah, and
days.
they would say they did it because the NFL guys, they're not full time, so they wanted a second source of income. And the pushback would be, well, why don't you make them full time so they don't have to go ref college basketball in the offseason?
Wow, that's pretty fucking impressive. To do both, to get to that level for both.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
sure maybe
I
if he
guess.
was doing the other, they
probably helped
elevated him.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
If he gets to pass the primary, he'll win. This is a very Republican district,
Yeah. Okay.
and the incumbent is retiring to run for governor.
Oh.
So it depends on who else.
What
will
district? Where is it?
Run. Arizona's 5th district.
Okay, I don't know where that is. I don't know why I asked that. Well, I don't think I've ever spoken to Jay Feely. I don't believe. We used to have a weird guy, Colin, who was friends with Brady on EE. I remember like some guy, like a ball boy or something.
What?
Yes. Remember that?
Janikowski or whatever. What was that?
No, Jerry's some guy who loved the show was like a friend of Brady's from Michigan. He was like a ball boy. They would call him on someone. It was kind of retarded.
Zero memory.
Yeah, it was a weird caller. I don't know, some weird callers, that's for sure.
I can't imagine Brady's going to touch anything political going forward.
No. I don't know what Brady's doing. What's he doing right now?
He's at Coachella with his son, rocking out to
Did
Travis
see
Scott.
that.
Or
Boy, does that look awful.
Is he going to be at the draft? Like, is he going to? Are they going to have him there?
No, there's no Fox coverage of the draft. I don't think.
Well, would he
He owns his
be
own.
helping out with the Raiders?
True.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. He's probably
War room. He's in the war room.
Someone reported he has a major, like he has a big say in the front office right now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy too. God, where are they picking? They must be high up now.
They're picking 7.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
6. They're picking 6.
6. You're into this draft.
I am. Yeah, I love the draft. I'm obsessed with it.
Really?
I have my own big board.
You're on big board.
I have my own big board. Yeah.
Your house?
It's digital. I don't actually have the board on the wall, but
Who
I
do you
have
want
my
the
big
Patriots
board.
to take?
Well, I like Will Campbell. He's going to be a good pro.
Short arms.
He's got kind of short arms. He's going to be fine. Dante Scarnecchia says
Hasn't been an all-pro with 33-inch arms in 25 years.
Oh no, he's 33-inch arms
at left tackle.
Is that? I don't even know. Is that longer? I have no idea. Is that long or short?
He'll be a good pro. He might go to guard eventually, but he's going to be a great player. So it's going to be fine. He's going to work.
If to me, I might even go the old school. Trade down and load up on picks.
They should absolutely trade down.
Belichick absolutely would.
Taking a guard, a tackle that might not be a guard at 4 is very dumb.
Crazy.
Again,
I agree with
why
that.
They should have fired Gerard Mayo the second that fucking game was over. They won that game. That Kraft let them win that. Each for the number 1 pick should not be an issue.
Which they would have traded, right? Because they have a quarterback.
No, they'd have Hunter.
They would have Travis Hunter at 1.
But maybe they wouldn't even want him. Maybe they would get a ton of picks. Put it this way, it would give more flexibility.
Yes, instead they're stuck with a 3.
That was like the underreported crazy.
Could not
thing
agree more.
Justin was rooting for them to win that game. By the way,
He was excited about that.
You were. You said you always root for them to win.
The last game, I wanted them to lose because we had the number 1 pick.
Do you believe Kraft really never talked to Mayo about that game? He suggests he never had a conversation about want to win or lose this game.
Well,
they lose the game, you get guaranteed the number 1 pick.
You probably can't say publicly that you talked about tanking a football game.
It's a wink, wink.
You're an owner of an NFL
You can't
team.
say, hey, this team's going to lay down here.
You publicly, when you're
run
asked
the ball
as an owner,
100 times.
Yeah, privately maybe. But if you're an owner and somebody asks you, you're not going to say, oh, yeah, we talked about dumping that game.
Problem is, then you had Joe Milton go in and play well because that guy wants to play too. So
run the ball every single down. No. Thank you, Gerard Mayo, that Week 18 win.
What happened with the whole threats around Gerard Mayo filing lawsuits and stuff like that?
Yeah,
it died down quick.
Yeah. It was never going to happen.
Was his wife posting on Instagram?
Oh, that's right.
Like that?
He didn't get back in coaching, right? I don't think he ended up anywhere.
No.
That's true. Even get like a linebacker job or defensive coordinator.
He's getting paid to do nothing right now.
Yeah, but a lot of guys double dip though. It'll be interesting next couple of years. The Patriots are very into a North Carolina player. That dialogue will be interesting to me. Although maybe Vrabel and Belichick are okay, I guess.
I don't
think it's like he doesn't hate him. Like he says his name. I'm like,
I think Bill hates Mayo for what happened there. I don't think he hates Vrabel.
That's what I'm saying. Mayo, he thinks stabbed in the back last couple of years.
100%.
Yeah, which I get.
Really did.
I kind of get where Mayo's come from too. He wants the job.
Yeah.
Like I don't blame him in a way.
But they come in there and immediately spin it like he's anti-Belichick and it's happy. It was a terrible look for me.
617-779-7.
Lou
617-779-7937.
Thank you, Greg.
That's full.
What else, Justin?
Let's see. See this Nicky Smoke stuff from last week?
Yeah, well, I saw from yesterday.
So
he's going to re-sign?
Looks like it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like him, but I don't really know. I don't know what he does. I'm not saying that like dismissively.
It makes me laugh. His content makes me laugh.
Yeah, what does he do? Like, what is his primary?
Seems like he just fucks your colleagues, basically.
Yeah, Jesus. I guess.
Good gig if you can get it, right, Dave?
Yeah, why not?
Suppose. Yeah. I mean, they seem like they're lovely people, but I don't know. Like, what is his like? I have this show. I have the case. I have Unnamed. I go to these events and do things. Like, what does he do?
He blogs. He's a big
blogger. Okay, I don't know. Yeah,
blogs about the Dolphins. He's probably their main.
That
Dolphins
feels like a
blogger.
limited, maybe.
Florida Panthers too, right?
Florida
when they won
Panthers.
last year.
Oh,
sold
good.
those t-shirts.
Good. All right, good. Yeah.
Heat, big Heat guy.
Well, Dan is always when Dan and I would talk, he'd say, "It's stressful running the office. I don't like having to do this, do that." It's like, well, you can be an asshole once in a while. You could say fucking work. It might make things easier for you. I don't know. But now they're going to re-sign him, right?
Yep.
Well, good for him. I'm glad he's going to get a. What was the thing from last week?
About how this all started because Dan called him out on the yak for leaving the office early on Friday to go to a Cubs baseball game.
I mean, he could also fire him.
Yes.
And then say that everybody will show up at work. But I'm not saying he should. But for Dan, because he's kind of riddled with this because he's a nice guy, he doesn't like. He could fire Nicky and say to everybody else, hey, be at work at 9 o'clock on Monday morning or you're fired. But that's not the office he's built. He doesn't want to. So that's kind of the problem is when you foster that kind of environment, which it's great he's doing that, but like this stuff is going to happen. And then that becomes content, but then you get frustrated. I've done this too. It becomes content. Then you're frustrated, but you understand it's content. And he fucks up again. That's funny. And it gets 2 million views. So you do it. It's kind of a never-ending cycle, I think.
Right. Yep.
I think.
Like the Mincy cycle.
Yeah, but now it's just somebody else. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure Dave doesn't want to re-sign him, but I think Dave has said every Chicago decision's Dan. That's part of the deal. I'm sure Dave would love to fire him. And I like the kid, so I'm glad he's staying.
Well, I got the impression that when you brought him up when he did the Unnamed a couple weeks ago, that Dave is considering doing like almost like a reality show type
Summer House or something.
and he would be the star of it, I would think.
Right.
That's would be a fit.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Oh, God, would that be dreadful?
You pop in, right?
Kirkman hand.
Hey, fellas.
No. Whenever Dave asks me something, I say yes. That'd be the first time I say no. I'm not doing that.
Just a week.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
long weekend.
No.
In Friday, out Sunday.
No chance of that.
You
None.
reading a book in your room for the entire week with the doors shut.
Guys, I'm watching the Champions Tour. Leave me alone. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But I think that show will probably happen. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, he's a good. Every time I see him, he's a nice kid. He's just, you're horny.
Yep.
Single, ready to mingle.
Yeah, I think. Is he with that girl who played the mini golf thing, or is he
No,
not?
I don't believe so. No,
Not anymore. I don't believe so. They were together.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
We had a 20-minute conversation about all the president's men. Her and I at the mini golf thing.
Really? Annika?
No.
I was like,
I don't think I said one word.
I bought it.
I don't think I said one word. She seemed very nice. She was very friendly, but yeah, I don't know. Who knows? What else? What else you got, Mut? You got notes.
We've covered a lot of it. Dave's a big Topgolf guy. Can you bring your own clubs to Topgolf? Is that a hard move, or should you do it?
I'm not a Topgolf guy. By the way.
It is a hard move.
You played Topgolf with.
I've done it, but I don't.
Your buddy
enjoy it.
John, right? What's his name?
Is Topgolf
indoor
is
golf.
Topgolf
Topgolf's the one with the targets. But yeah.
a Barstool sponsor?
I don't think so.
If they are, I love it.
Great experience.
If they're not, yeah.
Have you been?
No, but as a golf guy, I kind of look down on it.
Yeah,
Well, for a kids event,
It'll kill some time.
Get a bucket of balls.
You
And
also
tell the
got to
kid
have
to hit some wedges.
kids. Got to be on the bottom floor too.
Is that the rule? Yeah. I don't know if you're supposed to bring your whole bag
for
in.
a birthday party or something, or what?
Yes, my godson's birthday is there, so I don't know if you bring your own clubs or not.
I see people
you
bring
get
their own bag
clubs,
all the time.
Okay,
Yeah, they have clubs for you. So
I bring my own then.
Bring your own bag?
Why not? Just a shoulder bag. Walk
Yeah, but
in.
you're not doing anything where you need your own club, pretty much.
Just bashing away, aren't you?
unless you're working, I guess. with
Like you
that
can
specific
actually
club.
play a real course if you wanted, but it doesn't. Really
Again,
make
there's
sense.
kids here. I don't think we're going to be
Correct. You're going to be
setting
aiming
up
at targets.
Augusta.
You might as well use their stuff.
Okay, good. I won't bring it then. Perfect.
That kid, Jeff, bringing it today, the Blindside kid is good friends with Mincy, which makes sense, right? Mississippi.
Ole Miss.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Jeff defending me the other day with the Kane stuff. Kane
Defending who?
I guess you for banning Kane.
Who?
They were going at it on Jeff. Did you say Jeff?
Yeah.
No.
About who?
You banned Kane because of his attitude.
Oh, yeah. We'll edit that later, right?
Yeah,
that seems fair. No. Yeah.
Smart.
Thank you. We'll get that later. Yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, it's just it's the right thing to do. Again, for fair. Once the season's over, he's welcome to be here. But if you're gonna be that negative, I can't have that negativity here during the season. Is that fair, Justin?
I agree.
I know you want to have Kane around.
Oh, I need to have Kane around.
Yeah.
It's almost like a.
Is he going with you much to that birthday party or not? He'll be there. He'll be hanging out.
I don't like talking about it, but no, I don't think he is. Yeah.
Jeff did text me though. He goes, "Excellent Guy Fieri chicken tender restaurant at Disney Springs."
Oh.
I think Jeff needs a Justin review of the chicken tenders.
I think Jeff wants to go on the trip.
Jeff, come on, baby.
Oh, I'm fully on board. Speaking of Justin, I need more Justin microwaving shit on Thursdays. The Peeps thing was excellent. You're
Really?
I
didn't watch it.
I shouldn't have called you a lunatic, knowing what you're going through with your ex-girlfriend in the Mut stack. I apologize, but
Was she ever your girlfriend?
No.
I'm trying to get the record straight. If you're gonna report this tomorrow, be right.
Friday maybe.
Friday, I beg your pardon. Be right. Yeah.
Reached out to her. We'll see what happens.
You did.
No, please don't.
Wow.
Say Instagram.
Science by Justin is a hit.
I agree.
It is?
Did a great job.
Okay.
Put grapes in there.
I don't know what you're gonna
Why
microwave
don't
next,
you go
but I
to
will
random
watch it. I will watch
people's
it.
houses without them knowing? Just hang up stuff. You know, that'd be a good show.
Don't hate that idea.
Hanging stuff with Justin.
Hanging with
Trudell.
Justin?
No, hanging stuff with Justin Trudell. Yeah.
Did she watch you install it?
It's kind of erotic.
I mean, yes.
Screw that in. Screw
Higher.
it.
No,
Screw
it
it.
was just
Did you ever pin her against that?
No.
Like, no.
no.
What was that?
Just
Did she make you like?
I could see how someone would be turned on by that.
You what?
I saw Justin do it at the studio. I saw it.
Coleman was. That's why Dickens came
That's
over.
true. It's kind of like Ghost with the pottery in a way. Was there? Did Dave? You guys would all agree the right thing for her to do at that point is to be baking some cookies or a cake or
Sandwich.
Yes.
dinner. Did she make you something?
Have it
or
ready.
no?
Yep.
yeah, she would make food and stuff. She was
That's
great.
all that
she a
matters.
good cook?
That specific moment when you put the curtains up. What, did she have something going?
I don't believe so.
Twat.
Oh, don't.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, no. Dave, no.
Sexual favors? Anything?
No.
Jug of sweet tea.
She wasn't bobbing that head while you were hanging it up. No.
Nope.
But she should be making a sandwich or some lemonade or something while he's.
I would
doing
say
that.
like brownies is like brownies or cookies, like a dessert type thing for Justin.
No,
Perfect
no.
for that.
No.
No, you don't need brownies.
Maybe Legos or something.
Legos are great.
Do you guys ever do it on Legos, like roll around?
No.
That'd hurt, wouldn't it?
Some people like pain, though.
Step on a
The
Lego.
idea of her coming in with an apron on.
What's wrong with that?
Legos. No.
Serving brownies? Why? I think that's actually, he's putting
Romantic.
some funny thoughts.
Brownies are too caloric.
Sure, I understand, but whatever. But he spent money on it and then put his time in on that. That's very nice.
Yes.
Like for a neighbor, if you let a neighbor borrow something or they return the favor. There's something given back. There's a give and take in this.
Who the hell's borrowing something from you?
There wasn't anything.
I've let neighbors borrow some
anything
stuff.
expected.
Different tools.
Tools or something?
Backpack, leaf blower occasionally.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that.
Is there leaf blower laws in Chelmsford? Time of day?
I don't know if
that's a big Lexington thing.
No, not
7
that.
a.m., right? Or is it
later now? Yeah.
I wait till 9 before I lawn mow or take anything loud out in the yard. Yep. I'm a 9 a.m. guy.
Yeah. Weekdays, I think you do it like 8:30. Who the hell? If an adult is sleeping at 8:30 on the weekday.
No, we have neighbors that work nights.
I usually have nurses
they work in
or
hospitals
something.
at
Yeah,
night.
that's fair. That's fair.
What's the nicest thing she
They're still
did for
sleeping
you?
at 9, by the way, but yeah.
Who's still sleeping at 9?
These night workers. What's a nice thing? What, Dave?
What's the nicest thing she did for you?
Plenty
You've
of
said a
things.
lot of things that you did for her.
You did? What else did he do other than the curtains?
Curtains went down on her.
I don't think you said that.
I didn't say that. No.
I heard it.
Dave, oh my goodness.
Justin, did you? She pay you back?
We
Yeah,
just talked about
we've
yes.
established.
No, but she actually paid you back.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if she wanted to like get together to give you the money or.
Oh, like a cash transaction.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to have some cash in your hand.
Why?
$100. Just always good to have $100 in your hand, walking around like when you're in Florida. You know, going to the NASA, getting some tang or something. I don't know.
Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
Which will probably be $100.
Yeah, no shit. Dude, Downtown Disney, what a rip off that
pricey,
is.
pricey.
I got to send Jeff a review of the chicken tenders. Every once in a while, he'll send me a chicken place to go to, and I'll send him a review.
You don't you worry about the show, okay? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. When you escape for a week for some reason.
That was nice of you. Nice boss all of a
Just
sudden.
anybody, he has vacation time.
Have your producers ever really used vacation
Just
time?
use 6 weeks of it.
I mean, to be fair, the studios, they did a good job in the studio.
Incredible. It's amazing. I didn't recognize when I walked in. I thought it was somewhere else.
Have you taken a vacation, Dave, like an actual vacation from the show?
I've gone on vacation, but I don't know if it was tied into when you were leaving too.
I'm saying, I think your producers have timed it when you're not going to be here or away. This is
but
the
I've
first
also
time I
been-
remember.
Actually, I wasn't here during Florida. You went with Florida.
Steve took fucking 3 weeks when the show started.
Did
Still,
he?
Yes.
most underreported wild decision.
We're
in the
like,
history
how
of it.
long were we into the show, Justin? I don't even know. Like 2 weeks.
A week or two, yeah.
He
It's
did. Now, to be very fair, he told me before he was
Oh,
hired.
there you go.
It was his honeymoon. He went to Italy for 3 weeks.
I'm surprised you wouldn't have just said, "All right, let's start the show the week after you." get
Barcelona
back,"
wanted
or
me.
whatever.
They had a start date, which was fine. That was you. That's when you came in.
That was Steve, my good
yeah.
man. That was
Yeah,
that's
that was
still a-
that was Colleen's second time around. Did you ever see Colleen in the old building?
No clue. Like Red 13?
No.
The Boston Globe? No, I'm thinking of where he did Jerry.
Odyssey, Entercom. He's working for me.
Yeah. Once or twice, yes, there'd be like a Boston.com.
Yeah, but I didn't know you then.
I didn't know you either. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know you either. I have no memory of that.
Yeah, and we did so well in the ratings. I'm shocked that you guys didn't know about the producer.
Well, neither did he. I knew who he was.
Yeah, but you were colleagues.
Did you guys laugh at Mutt's ratings a lot too, or no?
We were so close to them.
Yeah,
which
that was
is
a battle.
shock for
We were
AM
right
radio
there,
and-
right
yeah.
there, right there.
Phil Zacker's programming their show.
I believe that for
Yes,
100%.
So do I.
100%. Guys, another segment on Boston to go.
Phil Zachary, probably consultant for that Philadelphia guy. Did you read that story?
I did. Yes, I did.
That was a big headline on Barrett's thing. Huh? That was crazy.
What's the boss
That's
equivalent
so
of that
inside.
guy?
I don't know.
Oh, who's that radio guy? I mean, he wasn't a name.
The DJ from old rock DJ had some weird stuff. Oh, forgetting his name.
Here?
Oh,
No, like in
Wasn't there an owner who was like a diddler?
I'm not gonna
He
say.
owned stations.
Boy, this feels like a dangerous thing to go down.
I'm not going to say the name out loud. I'll text.
What station? Well, just text it to me.
So run a rock station.
All right, what else,
Remember him
Justin?
being tied to some weird stuff.
Let's see. Pretty much covered everything.
We really have.
Truly have.
Any going in the world today since we started the show? I haven't looked. Let me see. People say Dave does like talking about Mary. That is true.
Something about her.
There, you got it, Dave. You got it.
I mean, that's reality TV. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's my wheelhouse.
And they should. The right thing for them, the two of them, is to have it out here. Wouldn't you say, Dave? Like the healthy thing.
No.
It's rational.
Yes,
Yeah.
the emotionally correct and healthy thing to do, Justin would be doing.
Imagine if he
I
went
don't
through
think
that but didn't have this forum at
It's
his
a bro. It's a
disposal.
place for bros just to have it out.
Right.
you know?
He'd be miserable right now.
Yes.
I mean, we wouldn't have got that sweet moment of Mut walking in, coming around here and be like, Justin, are you okay?
Did you really? He's not happy with you.
I didn't walk into the studio first. I came right in.
It was
said,
the
"How you
first
doing,
thing.
buddy?"
Yeah, but it was a
Okay.
little bit more than
You
like,
texted
how you
him,
doing,
right, as
buddy?
well?
I did text him. I'm surprised Mike didn't. It says a lot about Mike.
It does.
But yeah, it was a
Big
it was
day
an
for Mike.
emotional
Harvey
show.
Weinstein's trial is going on right now. He's probably there defending him. Yeah, I do think Justin was all like bits, and I think Justin was a little not wounded, but surprised that Mike didn't reach out.
No.
No.
No, that's fine. I don't expect him to.
I guess we'll end that thing. On to the next thing. Could have been good next time when Mike's here tomorrow, right?
Yep.
That kills that. Okay. Good job, Justin. Who's in with Mike tomorrow?
Freddy's Birdies.
Oh, good.
Oh, that was a good
Lot of
Masters.
laughs. Just in time, 2 weeks after the Masters. Who will be his target? He obviously hates Rory.
He's going to bring up Rory's off the course issues and how it was sort of awkward there at the end, where there's a certain CBS reporter that was not involved there late, and he had a long. Rory's biggest emotional hug was with Justin Rose's wife.
That was nice.
Not his own wife. Yeah.
Is it confirmed that he was fucking that CBS reporter?
No, it was not confirmed.
No. Hey, Dave, read the.
Not confirmed at all.
Read
Dave.
the room. What's happened the last couple weeks?
I don't know that. Okay. Yes. No.
He's gonna hate Rory's kid. That's for sure.
No, she did nothing wrong. She was
but
sweet.
Freddie's. He's
Freddie
gonna
Bird.
hate
Oh,
it.
she did.
Does
Was
hate
it Ernie
Ernie
Els's
Els's
kid?
Yeah, it was autism.
Yeah.
So he probably will hate his kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He'll be in full. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Well, you have anything else?
I don't think so. I think that's about it.
Dave?
Nope, all good.
No. So Mustang is Friday.
Let's Stack is Friday. We'll have the ratings here in the next.
What do we think?
Hour or
Any
so?
rating predictions?
I think EEI will be a little bit closer in middays for sure. I think Knights was a really bad book for them at Knights, and the Hope Red Sox helps them. But I think for the most part, 98.5 still wins. It'll be spun by people that's a little bit closer, and then when the Celtics playoff run adds to these ratings, it'll extend it right back out again.
That's gonna be tough. Yeah.
We're gonna have this for 2 months. The NBA playoffs are fucking 2 months, and they're gonna be playing right up to the end. That built-in audience.
It's true. We had to deal with it because back then it was the Bruins and the Celtics were both good. In like 13th, 14th. Sometimes you get the double every night to be a game.
Ken and Curtis hosting afternoons yesterday. I thought was a little interesting. That might be down the road. That show is struggling mightily, and the ratings will
That'd be
show
a
that.
much better idea.
I don't think it's totally crazy that they take
Why not? That
those
happens
two, put them with Fitzy, and just do
in
an
radio
afternoon
history.
show.
There's producers have moved in the afternoon spot. Like that's not unusual.
100%.
It's a crazy journey, but like that would make a lot of sense.
And classic
would've made
Chad
sense
Finn
5 years
shot
ago.
at
Yeah.
Curtis. Of course he doesn't like Curtis because
course not.
Curtis is Republican, and that might have.
Well, Andy's Curtis. I'm sure. I don't listen. I'm sure Curtis can be grading.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's probably.
Yeah, he's no more grading than like Felger. He's the same.
Plus, the thing he
sort of
wants to
thing.
make a bad boy. Like that.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely does.
That's
definitely does.
That would hurt Greg's show. I don't think Greg would be all right with that. Well, Ken doesn't produce that show though, right?
Ken
is the
He did.
program.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Ken does the scheduling
But
for
he
the
used to, though.
station. Yeah, he was the producer.
Yeah,
he left
yeah,
to go to the front
yeah,
office.
yeah,
Now they have.
I don't think that would impact Greg's ratings in any way.
But would Greg want one of his guys to leave for the after? Maybe. I mean, I guess.
Would he root for that versus wanting to stay on his show? Because that shows.
That show would still get stomped.
Oh, I could not agree more.
But it would be better
than Andy Hart and Ted Johnson 3 days a week. Yeah, I think. Yes.
I'm not. You know what's funny? It's that first day I listened to some of it because you told me to listen to it. I forget that show. Does it have a name yet?
It's a WEI afternoon show.
Is that really the name of the show? That's very
Yes.
funny.
Good.
They get
Still is.
one rating or something.
They're in like the 2s and 3s. I've seen the weeklies there.
God,
I think it'll be around a 4, but that's not. Felger and I was like 13 or 14. It's still tripling up.
Yeah, I'll be curious. Yeah, I am sensing a little Felgram as fatigue for the first time.
I can tell you've sensed that. Earl, is that because the fake negativity?
Yeah, but I'm sensing it now from people outside the normal haters on
Well,
Twitter.
Boston Radio Watch guys really spun into that.
Well,
Or
yeah,
Dave,
no, that's
obviously.
Dave. But I don't even. I just mean I can feel. It feels now. It feels really fake to me. So I'll be curious. Like Curtis, I mean, learned from me.
Hunter at the altar, yes.
Like I don't think he would say that, but maybe he would. Like that, I would just go after them if I got an afternoon job at the EI right now. I'm not saying they've offered me the job.
Ooh,
I would go after Felgram as all. We used to do it anyway.
Definitely.
Like just have fun with.
Well,
them.
you were the only show that would play audio of Toucher, like the other station.
Of course.
No one else has done that before, since, or afterwards.
No.
Like and it would make sense.
We would
to
do it real time. They'd do a segment. We'd react to it. Fred would do it. I think a little bit.
Fred
But
had that crazy rant about the ratings. Then went after you.
That was funny. But I would do that. I would have I mean maybe. But Curtis and Ken feel like they're gonna feel like they have to talk sports and stuff too. So they'll fall in that trap. That's interesting though, because I mean, you think they keep Fitzy?
Well, he was the third guy. They probably don't. But they want a third person, whether it's a guy or a girl. Every show is 3 except for the midday show. And they have a lot of guests.
Fitzy's remote, right?
Yeah.
Every day? What are you rolling your eyes at? What do you care?
It's insane to me that they made an afternoon show where one guy's part-time, and he's the biggest name on the show, Ted Johnson, and another guy is just, it's still in 2025, just ISDNing in. And like,
But you seem frustrated.
And a delay. If you're a fan of sports radio, you should be annoyed by that they think that's a good show. Yes.
You're still at that point where you got to let it go.
I still listen every day. Every fucking day. Every day. Yeah, it was part of my job.
Mutt.
It's not part of your job.
Not to that show, but
you don't have a job.
I sample every day.
Don't say it's part of your job. It's not part of your job.
I have multiple jobs, right? I have one job, multiple jobs.
What are your other jobs?
I'm a host. I'm an MC. I'm a newsletter publisher.
I'm a host.
I have a lot of stuff. I do. I host events. I'm
an MC.
I do. I listen.
What? Weddings? What do you MC?
I would MC weddings. I've MC'd other events. Sure.
That'd be great.
What events have you MC'd
Banquets.
lately?
I've done banquets and stuff like that over the years. Not recently, no. I mean, the most recent thing was the Patrice Bergeron event at the Nash at Pheasant Lane Mall, which was very
But that's not a job, though.
I get paid to do it.
I know, but okay. I suppose. You're right.
It's not a charity. I'm not doing it. I'm not volunteering.
I think they ask you out of pity.
Oh, fuck
Well,
off.
I do. I do feel that way. I don't.
I'm very good at that.
Very, very good. Very good. Unbelievable at it. So Mike's back to do we know what next week looks like?
Let's see.
Get ready for these new names, or not booked yet.
Nope. Ted Sellers, Stephen Gloucester's playing against Sports Guy.
Wow.
Yep.
Nope.
What did I just do wrong?
I believe it's Mama K.
Oh, did I say that wrong? Yeah,
Stephen
yeah.
Gloucester.
All right.
What did you say that wrong? What did you?
I guess I just picked the wrong date there.
He skipped Mama K.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was a big pervert. I think he was
Right?
I think he
I
was
want to say his
convicted. I
name.
think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said, "Who would that be?" That would be him.
The station owner, right?
No.
Nope.
No. Start with a G? No.
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
Nope.
Oh, we got more perverts.
That was
in the
years
area.
ago, though.
Yeah, but it's the first name I thought of in recent time.
That was a big Jerry one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he's very into that story. Yeah.
Mutt, can you do Monday next week? Mike can't do Monday.
He's in.
Confirmed. In.
Confirmed.
Call Ordway quick. I want to find out why if they
I'll
ask
be
him
here
to
Monday,
Celtic
sure.
City.
That's another job I have. I fill in for Mike when he can't sit here.
That's true. This is a big part of your job. Mutstack.com. Go subscribe.
I'm currently here promoting it.
I read it every week.
You did retweet that one time. Thank you.
What do you call her, Lady Belichick?
This is another one.
Why'd you delete?
You're so into this.
Oh,
That's even
you weren't into
creepier.
that last week?
To a proper extent.
Because that's how she holds herself. Like she's fucking Lady Belichick. She walks around like she's his football right hand woman. That's how she treats herself.
It is creepy.
He won't answer on. Oh, actually, 2 hours behind though.
3, right?
Thought Arizona was 2.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're.
I'll be curious. There's no way they asked me. He didn't do it.
No, they didn't ask him. Bill didn't ask him.
Which is weird. I just think it's like I think Simmons would be past that.
I mean, that was some old school wars.
Yeah,
Like, they
but like-
shit all over each other back and forth.
Yeah, but it wasn't like.
And then Bill eventually went to 15-10.
Also, wasn't like crazy. It wasn't like Glenn every day. Nobody really knew who Bill was back then. All due respect to Simmons, is an enormous star now, but like at that time, it wasn't that big a deal. I think they had an altercation at the Super Bowl once or something. I want to say
They did?
Mm-hmm. Simmons is a good guy. But great to me. I fucking bashed him. He hates me, but like he's a good guy. So next week is who then?
Mutt and Mama K.
Mut and Mama K.
So,
Mike and Ted Sellers.
Mike and Ted Sellers.
And Mike and Steve from Gloucester.
Oh boy, Steve from Gloucester returns. So all right, so okay, so yeah, so is Clemmer doing a show right now or no?
I think his show starts at noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern?
Believe so.
Are you talking about not a stream, his show?
The show with Rico and those guys.
Sports picks.
I thought that was at 11.
11, okay.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out a day.
Central.
Marty texted me, so we have to figure out a day in June that works for everyone. So we have to have a couple practices before. But we have to.
I heard you say the other day where they're going to be. Great.
Oh, sorry, Mutt. We'll do them in fucking Chelmsford.
Well, there's gyms available in the Chelmsford area.
If you find somebody, if you find somebody who can do this, guy's a very nice guy, bit of a talker, but a nice guy.
Oh, I heard you call him a nice guy, and you did not call him a nice guy.
That's not true. That is a lie.
He wanted to play, and you're like, hey, you open the building and just get out of it.
Doesn't mean he's not a nice guy. See, this is what he does. Did I say?
Kirk has always said he's a nice guy.
Yeah, well, he's a very nice guy. He's eager. God bless him. But now Mutt's trying to ruin it because he's an idiot. So, if you can get a place in Chelmsford, Mutt, that's court time, let us know.
How many practices you want to do?
We have to do a tryout, too.
Yeah. What's the you tease the tryout with Kevin in Bristol?
Kevin's had
the one-on-one thing sounds terrible because that's not a good way of deciding who's...
Not the worst, I think, for the idea for the team to be there for the tryout as well, right?
I think there should be some representatives there, yeah, for sure. I mean, if people want to try, we'll find a hard date for the tryout. I mean, it could be in May, it could be in June. Obviously, if the game's in June, maybe we have 3 practices. I wouldn't mind a team. I might even throw a team dinner for a little camaraderie for this game.
Now, we're not expecting Coleman to make practice, right? We just know he's going to be.
I like him to be out of practice.
A practice.
I think that's fair, Justin, though.
I would say so.
This fat ass.
So we do. What about that Monday he's here, the 17th?
We could do practice on Sunday maybe, or Monday. The weekday practice is tough for everyone, I think.
That's true.
You remember, we're old. We have, like, most of these guys don't. By the way, I have 2 teenage kids now, so I'm even older than you.
But it's nice, though, because they don't, they're driving them everywhere now. It's a nice
True, yeah, my son drives. He's 13. Yeah, he's
scooting around all the time. I'm sure Kate's driving Harry around every now and then.
Yeah, a little bit. He doesn't like driving with her, though. He thinks she's a terrible driver. So.
Woman. Yes.
That's true. Yeah, we got to figure out the dates then. Can you put a text with the team on there, Dave, or no? Justin?
I can,
all right,
yeah.
so it's, everybody who played is eligible, right?
Wow. You don't want to be on.
I don't want to be on there.
Mutt can be on there. Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you want to be on there?
I don't want to be number. My number gets back to the other Chelmsford guy. No, thank you. Thank you.
That's true. That's true.
Not a team first move right there.
No.
I wasn't on the last one. It was fine. It was great. Justin texted me privately. It was perfect.
You must be.
I hope. Do you think we played the same place? I know Milo complained about the net being stuck when he shoots an air ball by 12 feet.
Oh, you're talking about
unbelievable.
The game itself.
Yeah, the place in Connecticut.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they loved us.
All right, well, reach out again. Let's find. Well, we got to find days for them though too. They have to also be able to,
Yes.
That was a great spot.
Are you going to lose any guys from the
shot.
team?
Probably.
Is there one you don't want back?
I don't think Mick's gonna play.
Well, Gus is.
I don't know. Everybody who played is welcome to play. I'd say.
You're gonna let Gus play against Rico?
I think that's a must.
Let's go.
I think it's a must. Yeah. So I would say reach out to everyone. Get some. Just find out what weeks don't work in June, which is a tough month in some ways. For us, maybe tougher, but there's baseball and there's graduations and there's shit. So, but we can find a day. When did we do it? Like a Wednesday last year?
It was a
weeknight for sure.
It was a Tuesday last year because I think there was a game on Thursday as well.
Oh, that's right.
But we still played in that stupid league.
Fucking
league. Again, people there in the league were very nice people.
Take it easy. Not going to sue you.
But we should have played in a more recreational.
We didn't know.
You probably got to get a scrimmage in before that game too. Not the worst idea.
I'm going to lose by 40 in the scrimmage.
Maybe play like a local police department or something like that. Their team. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Stoughton Police Department?
Anywhere.
These guys are killers.
Maybe not those.
Them.
Yeah, maybe not those.
Let me see.
Could we play the players that want to try out? Could the original team play against them? Like a little scrimmage?
Well, you don't need to show off. I mean, they're fighting for their lives trying to make that team. You don't need to.
How about Tuesday, June
10th?
24th.
My anniversary.
Oh, okay. 17th.
I can still play. I guess.
Really?
I mean,
I don't know. You go to dinner?
No.
17th or 24th.
Really talks
let's do because 10th, 17th, or 24th. Let's ask everybody. Those 3 Tuesdays. Does that make sense?
Yep. That'd be for the game itself.
The game itself. That gives us all of May
to work in a couple practices.
Yeah. Even the 10th would be fine, I think. I got to make sure. But yeah, I think that's fine. You're excited?
I'm very excited, yes.
I haven't touched a basketball since that last
I've tinkered with my shot a little bit.
You have?
Yeah, there's this new way of shooting where you sort of hold the ball out to the side. Like we grew up, it was like this. You had to make a T or a J.
Maybe put Polar on there too. You never know, yeah.
Well, now they sort of teach you can hold almost underneath.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, I'm getting much better rotation.
A lot of spin on
much better rotation.
Change your shot now?
Listen, did you watch me fucking shoot in that stupid league? It can't get worse. It can't get worse. I can't possibly be as bad shooting.
You got better as the year went on.
I had one good game when you weren't there.
Pressure was off.
Shocker.
So I would say the people who are definitely going to be in, the two of us, Justin, Coleman, Ron, I would think is in, right?
Ron's got to be in.
He texted me like, "Let's go."
We kind of need Ron.
Right,
I mean, Cinema was here last week. He don't want
Cinema's definitely in.
Yes.
Josh and James obviously have to be there.
Is Timeout Talks done, their show?
Yeah, pause right now.
Okay.
TV, it's tough.
Taking a break.
Who else would be locked in to play?
Is Pat Ford a lock?
Johnny Warren.
That's you did not suggest his name even.
Ooh.
Pat Ford.
No, I mean, they're playing. I'm saying guys who are in, who want to do it. If they want to do it, I'd love to have them there.
Yeah, John Warren is good off the. I would suggest he's probably not going to play.
Oh, is he okay?
I haven't seen him do any. I haven't seen him anywhere.
Oh, really?
The break, I think a lot of people just kind of went away for a little bit.
Well, he's welcome to join us. If not, I understand. Pat Ford, same thing. And then we'll have a tryout. Maybe one spot, maybe two spots. We'll see who's,
Is there anyone good, like we think is really good, that could help out?
Who?
Yeah, I think Steve from Gloucester is fucking incredible.
Kevin from Bristol?
Like, again, who is the guy who helped us out? We did Cliff. Like, Cliff was
He's going to
nice.
try out. I'm sure he'll try
I
out.
hope he should. Wear his jeans and
Basketball's
come
one
try
of those things where you know literally within a second if they're good or not.
They dribble. When they
The
dribble.
minute they have a ball in their hands, I know if a guy's good or bad. Like, there's no... The minute Kevin from Bristol starts, I'm like, he's going to be terrible.
Stanley dribbling.
He almost died coming up the stairs, it sounded like the other day.
Yes. Yeah, but like, and we're not sexist. If there's a broad out there that can play.
Oh,
that's a good
So
point.
Caitlin Clark type.
Yep.
They have a girl,
Yeah. They do?
Gia. I believe she.
Oh, yeah, she's on the team. Yes, right.
Oh, you guys went back. It was a good back. She was playful.
Yeah. And I imagine we'll have to get they'll have a bunch of dates. So those are the three dates.
Dana's got a wedding, right? He's getting married?
I think it's like this week or next week or something. So he'll be. Not Dana. I was thinking Marty. So yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. Is anybody from New York gone to Chicago since then? No, right? On that team? I haven't shot. I'm gonna be fucking terrible.
Dukes wasn't on that team, right?
No.
Bill Ricka's got like
Jake
3 or 4
Malisic
outdoor
was on.
courts. You want to
Jake Malisic. I believe he's down. Was he on that team?
No.
I thought he was.
No, Nick, you're thinking of Jake Malisic wasn't on that team.
Oh, okay.
I get practice indoors. We're playing indoors.
Okay, I made the offer. Sorry.
Where is that?
It's at the sports facility in Bill Ricka. They built like all these fields, and then there's 3 nice outdoor courts.
By like the high school?
No, a little bit further down the road.
Towards like you?
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah?
Nice outdoor facility, yeah.
Nice. That's good. Okay. Well, there you go. I grew up there. So you put the word out, Justin.
I will.
So you can do it. And then we'll practice, back to practice. Memorial Day. We'll be practicing again. That's how we do it. How's your game, Justin?
Haven't picked
Dave,
up a basketball.
romantic comedy, who shows up at the big moment?
Oh, shit. Yes.
Well, she had been going, but didn't want him to see her.
Free
there.
throw line.
Yep.
Yeah, like tie game.
Right.
At the end,
He notices
just
her.
Fucking chows her box at the end of the game,
No,
mid-court.
no.
No, that's not the rom-com. Rom-com is...
is it not, Mut?
She holds up a sign that says,
I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
your daddy, or I'm pregnant.
Oh, right.
Do it for us. Yeah, that guy. Right.
No.
Yes, I can see that. Huh. It's also tradition Justin abuses his grandfather at these games. So that's your problem at all. A guy got fired. An intern got fired at halftime of a game.
That was awesome.
Yes.
The worst. You
guys should go zone.
That was a Coleman hire, right?
That was yeah.
By the way,
Was he shooting around before the game?
yes, I was going to say we were there very early, and he was very active in shoot around. And Pat Ford did say, if this guy talks during the game, Kirk is going to tell him to go. Ford called it.
I missed that gym. 176 degrees.
That was so hot.
Just losing by 100.
No more.
Knowing 2 minutes in, we're going to end no shots.
0. Oh, that playoff game, we're down like 28-2. I was like, why are we fucking here? Calling Mut and the ride back after every game. This sucks. I'm sore. I'm old. Harry looking at me like, you loser. Demoralizing. The only guy could score on the fucking team.
Yeah, you really were.
I need a second scorer in this game. Somebody's got to step up.
Polar would be huge.
Polar would be huge. But I can't imagine he's going to be. See if he wants to fly in for this basketball game.
He loves the show.
He might, yeah.
I mean, Clemmer's obviously in. He'll do it. He'll
He's
coach.
the coach, yeah.
Right. I'll be curious, Rico, if he'll be a pussy or not in play. I don't know.
Who's on? So I have in this group text. I have Gus, Coleman, Josh James,
Yep.
Pat Ford,
Yep.
Cinema,
Yep.
Beanbag Ron,
Yep.
John and Warren,
Mm-hmm.
Mick.
Yep.
Then I think
We forgetting anybody? I feel bad.
Yeah, I got to think this out. Well, no, Justin obviously doesn't count. We don't count. Who else would there have been? By Polar, but
I don't have his number.
I know. But I'm saying who else played in the game? Nobody,
Well,
right?
They're all up there.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't help.
The
me.
shirt. Great shirt.
I couldn't tell you who they are.
Coleman.
Who's on the upper right with the glasses? Who is that?
Josh or James.
Oh, gotcha.
Who's above you?
How many people are on that?
Who the fuck is that?
Josh and James are there, Justin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 with Josh and James.
Yep. That should be
We're good, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so then we put the tryouts up. We're going to figure out what the days are.
Hey, team.
How many people do you think Dave will be at the tryout?
We
get 20 people then?
Are you doing
20.
Are you doing open invitation?
Open invitation?
Yeah.
Any Minute fan who
gonna
listens
be-
to your show can show up. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, there will be a minimal test off the pass when you get
Like
there.
a written test?
No, like a couple Minifan questions. No
Prove your
ringers.
yeah,
that's
fair.
reasonable,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah. Maybe I would say Tim, but Tim's will be too. These
Sure.
are basic questions.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
give me a basic Minifan question, Justin. They're like a B Minifan should know.
A B Minifan should know.
How about this? What amusement park did Coleman not show up to?
Something like that. I'm saying even like, what's the town in Maine that we did the like that?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are the 2 towns in Maine we've done live? 3 that we've done live shows at?
Yep.
Name of the first studio.
Yes. I'm talking basic.
And if I'm them coming to a tryout, you got to show up in shape. It's not worth your time.
I'll give a warning. I'll give you a warning. This coach likes to fucking run.
Right.
Yeah, we're
This,
right.
this
Right.
is who is that? Was it Bill Fitch who ran
Yeah.
like crazy?
Yeah.
Ran like a military.
But I'm a leader. My players love me.
They love playing. Yes, they will.
You call any guy on the mini golf team.
They'll
and
die
ask them.
for you.
You
They'll
ask
die
any
for
guy on
you,
the mini
yes.
golf team. I still texting them.
Any girl on the mini golf team.
No. But these guys would, big team, PFT, these guys would walk through fire for me. Check out PFT with his Kitty Stones the other day.
How's he doing?
He's okay, but these guys are all, when you read about these coaches, like, later on, they wrote a letter of recommendation, they helped some of your kid get into college. That's what I'm going to be for these guys forever.
Did you present any books like your Phil Jackson? Like, here's a good book you would like.
No, but I gave them sort of things to think about.
Okay.
But didn't get it done. And people criticized Jeff. He won.
Well, Jeff played poorly.
He didn't have a great week on the course.
The numbers are numbers.
But he was captain, winning captain.
Yeah, he gets credit for that.
I'd rather have gone 0-3 and win than whenever I was. Was I
2-1?
2-1. Yeah. Did we lose that match or did we have it?
I thought you lost.
We lost
the
it.
first match.
Yes, that's right. Because I was 2-0-1 in the Ryder Cup. So I'm 4-1-1 overall.
That's pretty good.
That's just solid. I'll be back at the Ryder Cup in a few months. All right, so that's taking place good. Hopefully Milton's will sponsor it again, the store for men. 3 great locations. Summer is almost here. It is another beautiful day today. God, it's nice out. Milton's store for men has everything you need to stay cool and look good this upcoming summer. Polos, t-shirts, shorts, swimwear, John the O, Peter Millar, Faraday, Tommy Bahama, get your golf stuff as well. Social Plaza, Braintree, of course, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, and the Burlington Mall. If you're getting married, Justin, attending a wedding, graduation, or going to Cirque du Soleil, why don't you guys go dress up classy for that event? You shouldn't dress like a slob at that.
A suit to Cirque du Soleil.
Well, a nice golf shirt or something,
Yeah.
What's the one?
Sorry, go ahead.
I can see Justin's dad. What's the one that they have like the horses, the knights? What's the fucking?
That's like
King
the
Arthur's something.
Renaissance
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not King
I know
Arthur.
No, they have.
They
like
do
a-
a cable guy.
Oh, that's so. Oh, fuck.
Oh, sir.
They don't have one around here.
No, what's it called?
We actually went to one in.
It's a cable guy.
Medieval Lights. Something nights.
Medieval
times.
times.
Medieval
Medieval
times.
times. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice one.
Got it. My brain works, Dave.
I could see Papa Trudeau liking that.
The Trudell family did go to that in 2016 or 17.
Was it fun?
Yeah, I think it was outside of DC. It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
All right, good. Miltons.com, shop online. Let them know the Kirkman Show sent you. They like hearing that as well. Ted Sellers, of course, his wedding is going to be there. Justin Trudell's wedding is going to be there. Mary can't wear white, of course, but that's okay. The time she's been handled.
No.
Wedding out of wedlock too, or no? Baby out of wedlock.
Yeah, that'll be a bastard kid.
Yeah.
Right. That's okay. It's 2025. We're cool with that, right, Justin?
There's no kid.
How do you know that?
There's just not.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
1,000%.
1,000%.
Butt stuff.
No.
Miltons.com. Well, how can you make such a guarantee?
Because there's no kid.
But, I mean, there could be.
No.
Would you let the kid come in here if there is a kid?
No.
Why? We have kid rules
Well, if
here.
there's no kid, there's no
There's no
issue.
kid.
She doesn't listen to the show, you said. You're safe here. She's not going to hear anything.
I hope so. She's a great girl.
She's a lovely woman. She's a lovely woman.
Great girl. It's all these jokes, if you ever do hear this.
Satirical in nature.
Satirical in nature, and it's not specific to you.
But she shouldn't have texted. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that criticism is different. That's legitimate. That's real criticism. That's different.
Come on.
Yeah. All this other stuff is, if you're listening right now, Mary, all it is we kind of do this. We have fun at Justin's expense, and we are telling jokes that are purposely inappropriate.
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And she's had like 6 kids, so the kid will slide right out, which is good. You only make it to the hospital. You're bouncing around the highway, no? I think. Justin would be an A+ dad.
Totally agree.
Great dad.
Yes.
But you say no to that.
I don't know. I guess I just don't have confidence in myself.
You know nothing until it happens, though.
He's such a people pleaser. He'd be a great dad.
I mean, his kids would fucking walk all over him.
He'd be way too
But they love
hands-on,
him.
like overbearing.
You're right.
Overbearing.
About that. Yeah.
I didn't mean overbearing,
Right.
not
So did I.
hands-on.
Yeah, so did I.
physically.
So did I, yeah. But like,
The kids could do whatever they want with it.
like Justin does things all day that like you're telling your kids not to do.
Think about the Lego.
Like you limit, right?
There's so much Lego there.
But Lego is okay. Lego for kids is like, that's creative. That's good.
I got news. Legos for anyone's great.
I'm with you. I just saw.
3 to 9.9.
What's that?
3 to 9.9.
Yeah, I just saw Lego. Somebody the other day, an adult had a big Lego thing. I forget who it was. Oh, it was on the terrific season 2 premiere of Nathan Fielder's show, The Rehearsal.
Oh.
See, did you watch the first season or not?
I did not.
It's great. Season 2, episode 1 I watched was unbelievable. One of the guys in it is an adult and he has a big Lego collection. He's a pilot.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think it's good for the mind. It's more the games with Justin, like the video games.
I don't play that much video games.
And the uncle with the weed. You know, it's just
I like to play video games that make you think.
Yeah, and like when you go, what's your day and movie time for Sith?
Oh, Sunday at 6.
That late in the weekend?
Yeah, well, because
Soco's?
No, I just didn't know.
Selling tickets, tickets sell like crazy.
I know. I just didn't know what the plans were, and I thought my dad would be off on Sunday.
Your dad's going?
He's not. No, he can't.
Mark?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna ask Mark if he wants to go.
Attleboro? Where are you going?
Yeah, North Attleboro.
Wow. It's gonna do. I think it's gonna do even bigger than they think.
Oh, it's great. I mean, I see the.
Is the 1 weekend only like Phantom Menace?
No, I think it's going to be. It has to be around the May 4th.
Oh, that makes sense. It's weird they didn't do it on May 4th.
No, it is weird.
I might see it. I may catch it this week. I wasn't invited to go see it with Justin.
I have an extra ticket. Let's go. Come on down to North Attleboro.
Pretty
Beautiful
convenient.
Seats, great seats.
Pretty convenient. Is it? Yeah.
Oh, great.
It's a showcase,
seats.
right?
Oh, it's a showcase. It's awesome.
They're the old showcase seats or the new ones?
No, new showcase seats.
Remember the old showcase ones? Well, you're theater. You never went to the low one, really, right?
Yeah, we go to that one now. It's our favorite one.
Yeah, you only
Seats
take
are
us to
amazing.
Star Wars, though, right?
No, they don't care.
No,
unless it's video game, Fortnite or Young Sheldon. They don't care about anything.
Young Sheldon.
Oh my fucking god! Every
kids are
fucking
weirder than
day,
you.
Just ripping through. They've watched the series like twice on Netflix. This is all they care.
Young
Just
Sheldon.
laughing their fucking heads off about Young Sheldon. Now-
What?
Oh, they're obsessed. They're fighting about you went an episode ahead of me. We're supposed to watch this together. There's a new season now. Well, it's not really new, guys. It's an old show, but it's on Netflix. It's what's Big Bang Theory?
Why aren't they watching South Park?
I don't want my 9-year-old watching fucking stuff.
Well, I know, but kids do it on their own. I mean, they
Not our own. We are. It's a battle.
Young Sheldon.
Obsessed. But I'm fucking obsessed, dude.
Watching Young Sheldon.
Obsessed.
Have they watched the spin-off show like Bill and Mandy?
Is that the rape? Is that the rape one?
It's George and Mandy, and they love that show.
Is that
It's
one
still
like a
alive.
50-year-old with like a 10-year-old or something?
Like a 33-year-old with like a 19-year-old.
That's crazy.
They like that show better than Young Sheldon.
They do.
George and Mandy, yes.
They
love
like
George.
the Big Bang Theory.
They love it. They don't know about. They
What
know.
is the average age of a Young Sheldon viewer? It's got to be like 70.
I'm telling you, they are all in.
I mean, it's good.
It may speak to how much we limit them and what they can watch at home, but they are all in on Young Sheldon.
Dad, can I get more Young Sheldon?
Seriously, one more episode. And again, it's unfortunately, Justin.
Imagine bribing your kid, like, if you don't do this, you can't watch Young Sheldon. That's a punishment to me.
Here's the issue. I'm seeing some of that obsessive compulsive personality their dad has because they can't. When you tell them like they've watched 4 episodes in a row, it's been 4 to 80 minutes.
What obsessive compulsive do you have? You don't work. What do you do?
When I get locked in on like whether it's gambling, drinking, whatever, I have
what's
a
the
hard time
median
putting
age?
it down. Addictive personality. Addictive personality, and it happens with kids and. What's that?
57 and a half.
He's bringing it
They
down.
love it. They love every second of it.
I will say the
Cackle at watching it.
like it comes up a ton on like Harry. When I see them going through, oddly the clips that are popular for some reason, like it's
Maybe
weird.
they're ahead of their time. They are all into that. All in.
How many times can they watch Young Sheldon?
What's that?
How many times can they watch Young Sheldon?
They've watched it. There's their second watch through of the entire series on Netflix.
Oh, it's on
100%.
Netflix?
Yeah,
Is it just
You watch it with them, or
I watched some episodes, but I'm not. I was not into Big Bang Theory really, so it's not.
are their friends like, what the fuck are you doing? Carter's friends?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the Minecraft thing is, as you said,
Do they
very
go to
viral. No, he wants to go to it, but he wants to go to it for the. Doesn't say I don't like it. I want to go and like yell at him.
So
like,
what?
do you
That's
mean?
fun.
Yeah.
Let him do it.
So
Until the Young Sheldon movie comes out. I can't wait for that.
going crazy?
I mean, when the new season 7 came on Netflix, they
It's
wanted.
not on anymore though, right?
No,
No, but
it's
George and,
spin-off,
George and
yeah.
Mandy's on live now. But
They watch that live.
when episodes, they watched that live together.
They're watching a CBS sitcom at night. It's like me in like
popcorn.
1983.
This is the Twilight Zone.
It
That's a
is.
spinoff?
It's that and Fortnite. That's
It's a spin-off
all they
of
care
Young
about.
Sheldon.
All they care.
Young George and Mandy is a spinoff
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
a spinoff?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Well, it's happened. I mean, in the past, but yeah, I think we talked about that.
I
But yeah,
think Coleman brought that up.
that's a Coleman story.
I believe so. Yeah. Has there ever been a spinoff of a spinoff
Right.
before?
He always asks the big questions, didn't he?
Guy got Justin a smile today. That makes me
That was
happy.
funny.
That makes me happy.
Oh, just the idea. Being obsessed.
So the idea of Carter being like, God, I hope I get an A on this test so I can watch Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon. That could be a funny show. I've never watched it. I never watched The Big Bang Theory, so.
I didn't. But and now the season they're on, they sort of skipped ahead where now Sheldon is with Blossom and they're talking about his childhood. So now they sort of mixed in.
Is what's his face on Young Sheldon?
In some of the later episodes, yes.
As a person or as a voice?
He narrates it, I think.
He narrates part of it with, again, whatever.
Milam Bialek,
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
Did they date at some point in the show, I guess?
Yeah. But in real life, he's a
I can hear the
homosexual,
voice, but-
correct?
Is he? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yes, right.
date in the show, did they?
I never watched the show. I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch the Neil Patrick Harris one.
Yeah, they did.
How I Met Your
Did?
Mother.
Sheldon and the
Sheldon's the dork, right?
and the Jeopardy girl.
I
Yeah.
thought the Jeopardy
Blossom.
girl-
Horrible on Jeopardy. I'll tell you what, the guy who's winning on Jeopardy right now looks like Young Sheldon.
Oh, is
You
it that
see-
weird picture I see going around?
Yeah, this kid is
Oh.
awesome. So I watch Jeopardy every night, of course, with fucking Carter. Carter's like, hey, what time's Jeopardy on? So you guys watch the WMUR news as well at 10 o'clock?
We're more of a Family Feud house than Jeopardy. The boys love the feud.
Those guys, when Carter texted me, he was so pissed when Blue Bloods was canceled. It was he and Bennett, he's like, there's no resolution to that storyline with Bridget Moynihan.
Guess we gotta watch NCIS.
I'd rather watch that than the fucking YouTube of watching somebody else play Fortnite.
I agree with that.
It drives me fucking crazy.
Well, Harry watches, what the hell is the show he watches? He'll watch these anime shows over and over and over. What's the one he watches? Not One Piece. He did watch that. This other one. And I have
Naruto?
No, maybe. But there's one I'm like, I have no fucking idea what's going on. And he'll watch his friend, they're cracking up. I'm like, I don't know anything. Like, I don't even know what Fortnite is.
It's a
I know,
shooter game where
yeah, but I don't get it.
But the new season coming
Minecraft.
out, the new Star Wars, the new Fortnite season. Now there's a Death Star, and I gotta watch the video on this.
Right, WWE characters are like Fortnite characters.
Shohei Ohtani has a Fortnite
Anything,
character.
everything is a Fortnite character.
Right. I don't get it. I don't really understand. I don't know. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with Mike and who?
Freddy's Birdies.
Freddy's Birdies tomorrow. Okay, go to mutstack.com. Anything you want to promote?
Nothing.
No, it's good to see you. Back. Oh, so yeah, did you enjoy the hosting at the
cornhole?
Yeah, it was the entire event. Did you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh yeah, he was in charge of getting everyone drunk all day before they got in the show.
That's not true.
Yeah.
We don't overserve there. No, when Graham met a lot of Minute fans, a lot of good people. We had a fun time. Weather was awesome. So
The weather was really nice actually that day.
It's fantastic.
So how close are you to where the show was?
About 10, 12 minutes.
Towards like we were the Marriott or the other way?
Well, downtown Meredith.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So if you're like going down the hill toward
Yeah.
Coxsackie, right
We'll be back there next year, right, Dave?
Maybe.
I thought we already agreed to it. No,
I don't know what you've said. I don't know.
I
What
think
you've
we
said.
said the other
Is
day.
that
We're
breaking
going
news?
back. Okay. Oh, maybe we're going back. We'll be back in Laconia next year. That's for sure. And I said we got to figure out Rhode Island too. We got a lot to do.
Busy.
I will say it's starting to feel like my desk now a little bit.
Oh,
A little bit.
You look comfortable behind there.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that. It's still this angle is still weird, but
That's the best. If you don't want to go back to your old way,
I don't want to go back.
Yeah, then that's the best look.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, we've tried.
I
it
don't
all.
care about that. But yeah. Okay. Justin, anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Again, it's all satire.
Yes.
We're just all joking around.
Except for the text.
Just a couple of good friends joking around.
Yes. What you said off the air, we will not say. What?
Me and Kirk's long conversations off
Yeah.
the air. Hey, man.
You never mentioned the show to her ever?
I mentioned it.
What did she say? Did you ever watch it?
She asked if she could watch it. She's like, "Oh, do you want me to watch it?" I said,
"Permission, Daddy."
I said, "Not specific, not."
No, you said no.
That's
to her.
probably healthy though, right?
Yeah, not right away.
But she must have, though, Dave. No?
Oh, definitely.
That's human nature. No?
She knows
Had
everything
to.
about Justin.
If he told her no, she definitely watched.
Why would you say no? Why are you so embarrassed about the show?
It's not that I'm embarrassed about the show.
Interesting about no?
I think he doesn't want to be part of the show. I think it speaks to the Michigan trip. I mean, again,
good point.
Do you love the show or not?
Well, she might have put a part in that stuff too. She
Taking a
might have
vacation when the
manipulated
Kirk
his brain
show.
over.
The Michigan thing?
Just-
1,000%.
Yeah, I mean,
You can admit that now.
No.
Did she go with you?
Did she ever make a trip with you
Did
on
she
the
get to
snow
stay with
cone?
you at those lovely hotels on the road or no?
No. Oh, one of them was bad though. One of the hotels we were staying at, Anth actually at one point was like, "We have to get a new hotel."
What hotel is this?
This was it Days Inn or the Red or something in Hartford.
but we're just finding out about this because of her.
Yes.
The what's the "We'll leave the light on for you"?
It's Motel.
Motel it was
Red
a-
Roof. Is that Red Roof?
No, Motel 6. It was Motel 6 in Hartford. It was.
Oh, I couldn't have predicted that.
Why would you say a Motel 6 in
Jesus.
Hartford?
It was the worst hotel. And at one point was like, "We actually have to."
Why would he book you that place?
Because it was on Priceline or whatever.
I know, but like he's making enough money. I'm married for $110. You get 2 to a room at that Motel 6?
Especially in Hartford, you probably get a lot more for 110.
Let's just say 15 minutes at Hartford or something. No?
It's nice areas. Trumbull right there. We could do that.
Yeah, what's
Travelers?
up?
Travelers
Southington
area?
and towns like that. Those are nice towns, I think. No?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Why was it so bad?
It just smelled like shit. The beds were the most uncomfortable thing.
Were you in a room with Anth?
Yeah.
Other people were there too?
Yeah.
Were they complaining or no?
Yes, a little bit. And so
Motel 6.
sometimes it's a hit or miss with the Motel 6.
It's a miss unless they sponsor it.
Jesus.
That's a miss. Yeah, I'm not staying there on a road trip, but yeah, they'll stay there. We got to figure out these trips this summer too. Jesus, we got a lot going on. And Saco. We're back.
Basketball.
Yeah, Dave's turned his back on the case, but that's okay.
That is not true. You've turned your back on
It's not true.
Oh, you did?
on some certain issues for sure. Some
baby.
avoiding of issues.
Not avoiding. These are lawyer issues. This is not my issues. I've thought about
Yeah,
that.
but you said it was gonna be. All right, so just tell me, and I'll say talk to the
Let
lawyer.
the lawyers handle it.
Okay.
Don't you think? Like, what could? I've been thinking about it. I was gonna mention it after the show. What could this do for us to like negotiate back? How does it help us? Let them handle it.
I don't think any of it really helps anyway. to be
I agree.
honest. Yeah.
Just let them handle it and figure it out.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Goodbye.